Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's up and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's up and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's up, guys? How's everyone doing today? Hello, hello, hello. Hi, guys. What's up? Yeah, sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Yeah, perfect timing. Okay. Hey, give me 1 second, guys. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Shout out to everyone in the chat. What's going on, guys? Arian Robbie is in the house. Looks like Bill saying, I don't care about basketball. I am just here to support Mario. What's up, man? How you doing? Let me take a quick moment here to put this up and bring up y'all's chats right now. So, Bill saying, I don't care about basketball. I'm just here to support Mario. Robbie right now, Arian Robbie saying, appreciate that. He says we support the best stream ever. Let's effing go. Shout out to Nia. What's up, Nia? Jay Mullen, Robert Zamora in the house. What up, Robert? How are you, sir? Looks like Jake Davidson saying go Cavaliers. Ricky Many Hides. What up, Ricky? How you doing, Ricky? Tommy Brasket checking in. DJ Gene, what's going on? Okay. Nia checking in for the Cavs. Wesley, what's up, dude? Haven't seen you, since Super Bowl? Who else is in here, man? Shout out to you guys. Jay Mullen. How you doing, sir? I saw your comment earlier that you left on last night's video. Thanks for leaving a comment on last night's video, Mr. Mullen. FN getting it. That's it, man. We're going to get it. That's what we're here to do. Ladies and gentlemen, scrolling by at the bottom of the screen right now is the spread for today's game. Now, yesterday, we did not talk too much about the spread because it was so close, at least before the game started, it was so close. Of course, the San Antonio Spurs, my San Antonio Spurs, put the smack down on the Detroit Pistons yesterday, and they're going to continue to put the smack down on the rest of the league. But the Spurs are not playing tonight. Tonight, we've got the New York Knicks on the road to face the Cleveland Cavaliers. Tip-off is in about 20 minutes. Tip-off is in about 20 minutes. I want to make sure that I'm on the right channel. I believe that I am. This is supposed to be on Peacock, so if you have access to Peacock and the platform there, you can watch this game with us live tonight. If you don't worry about it. I got you covered. Shout out to Isabel. Thank you for checking in. Isabel right now saying, glad to be back, feeling so much better than yesterday, and I'm going for the Cavs to win. Isabel, fist bumps to you, girl. Thank you for checking in. Thank you, Mr. Mullen. Got to support my main man, says Wesley. Appreciate you. Go, Spurs, go. But most importantly, Nia says, go Cavs. Okay. So, there's a lot going on right now in the world of basketball, in case you guys don't know. There's a lot going on in the world of basketball, and I want to actually start by bringing up the records across the NBA after yesterday's games, because we actually did get a change. Excuse me. We actually did get a change in the standings. If I can pull these up. Okay. Now, please excuse ChatGPT's terrible graphic rendering. You'll notice that OKC, the colors are a little off. The San Antonio Spurs spur is like, I don't know, some kind of weird lasso-looking thing. Not the point. The point that I want to make is if you look closely, compared to yesterday, the Denver Nuggets have actually slipped down one spot. The Houston Rockets got a win yesterday, and the Denver Nuggets are now sitting in 4th place. Oklahoma City Thunder is leading the West right now with a 44-14 record. The San Antonio Spurs got a win yesterday over the Detroit Pistons, putting them at 41-16. The Houston Rockets are 35-21, and the Denver Nuggets are 36-22. That's the top 4 in the West. Today, I've got 2 top 4 teams in the East. So, Detroit Pistons played yesterday. Boston Celtics are 5 wins behind. So are the New York Knicks. The Knicks have played 2 more games than the Boston Celtics, but for all intents and purposes, they have the same winning record as the Boston Celtics. And behind the New York Knicks are the Cleveland Cavaliers, and we will be covering this matchup here today. Knicks on the road facing the Cavs. Those are the top 4 teams on both sides. Then we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, Lakers, Timberwolves, Suns, and Warriors in the West. And in the East, it's Raptors, 76ers, Orlando Magic, and Miami Heat to get the rest of those top 8. Does it misspelled Portland? Where are the Trailblazers at? Do I have my trail? Yes, DJ Gene, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about with the terrible ChatGPT graphic rendering. You know, I'm trying to cut corners, honestly. Maybe not cut corners, but I'm trying to save time by not having to manually make these boards. But I think AI is not where I need it to be in order to maintain the level of quality that I want. So moving forward, I am going to make my own custom board, and we will update those boards daily. Portuand. I know. Yeah, that's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I don't even know what that is. Anyways, okay. Ricky, what's up? It's so good to see you, says Danny. What up, Dan? What up, Dan? No one is perfect, Mario. Facts, my friend. Facts. Shout out to Jamil Norman. Jamil, what's up, man? How you doing? How you doing? Let's go, Cavs. Okay. So I'll say this. Yesterday, it was like our second NBA game that we decided to do, or a third NBA game. We did the NBA Cup, then I did one random Spurs-Rockets game. Yesterday is really where we tipped off the NBA season. And I do plan to do at least 4 games a week right now for the NBA until we get into the postseason. And when we get into the postseason, I'm really going to put the weight down on the gas there and floor it. We'll see how long my voice holds up during this postseason, but I'll do my best to take care of myself there. Anyways, I had the records back here. We will bring this graphic up later. For now, let's do a quick head-to-head comparison of the 2 teams we'll be covering today. Warriors come out and play, says Mr. Mojo. Nice. Okay. I'm going to take this cough drop out because it's making me chew like a cow. Isabel says, I'm going to try not to spam the comments. Awesome. I appreciate that, Isabel. Don't worry. I'm here for you. I'm here. Don't worry. Browning, Ricky, love the 15. Ricky. Oh, Ricky. Ricky. Okay, guys, let me ask you guys a quick question here. Who are you rooting for? The poll that I put up is, who do you think will win today? But who are you rooting for? If you are a channel member, you will see that I've got the Cavs and the Knicks logos both available for today's contest. Robert Zamora going for the Knicks, Jake for the Cavs. Looks like Ricola, says DJ Gene. Yes, it actually is a Ricola. So funny you said that because it actually is. Cavs, the one with the most points. Kunkmeister, what's up, dude? How you doing? How about Nick Chubb coming back to the Cleveland Browns? Sorry to say, man, but Nick Chubb is not what he once was. Too many injuries on that leg. New York Knicks, says Matthew. What up, Matthew? Ricola, not a sponsor yet, says Jay Mullen. Okay. Honestly, it seems like a pretty even split, and when we are looking at this, I look at the votes so far, and it looks like 69 votes. Giggity. It's about a 50-50 split. Archiver, hello. Jake Davidson asking, who am I rooting for? Jake, I don't have a dog in this fight. I got nothing on this one. I'm a Spurs fan through and through, so may the best team win. This is me doing some scouting on some teams that I know will both make the postseason. And we've seen some changes to these rosters from last year. One of the big ones being, obviously, and a huge one being this one right here, is the fact that, hello, James Harden is now the starting point guard for this team. What? Yeah, and that happened earlier this month. That happened literally like a week ago that James Harden is now with the Cleveland Cavaliers. A lot of changes have happened across the NBA. I'm telling you, man, things are heating up. It's starting to get crazy, but we'll do this head-to-head comparison in a moment. Meantime, let's take a look at this. Okay, guys, these are just stats. Straight up stats. This is not the eye test. The eye test, I believe, is more important than the numbers themselves, but the numbers do tell a story, at least based on, previous history this season. So far in the 2025-2026 campaign, the Cleveland Cavaliers are outscoring the New York Knicks by just 2 points, so it's not a big gap between these two teams. Slight advantage in the shooting category for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and that is shooting overall, but 3-pointers advantage New York Knicks. Also, the Knicks have been a little bit better at the stripe. We take a look at the fast break points, just also a little bit better on the fast break points, and points in the paint advantage Cleveland Cavaliers. They also move the basketball around better, and they commit more turnovers than the New York Knicks. Therefore, the New York Knicks are highlighted for the advantage there. Fewer turnovers for the New York Knicks committed. Cleveland Cavaliers do have more assists, but even though they pass that basketball around and find the bucket, when they do tend to commit turnovers from time to time. Good in theory. We'll see how it turns out, says Wesley. Let's see. Jay Mullen, I'm learning Ricky has his own language, and I don't understand it. Tip-off at Ocho. I've actually got tip-off at 6:45 Central Standard Time, so that'll come up for sure. Santino, no way. Is Santino in the chat? Did I see you? Is Tino in the chat? I don't see him. What's up, Cryo-Wen? Saying, dímelo, que onda, papá? Bienvenidos. Archiver saying, LOL, Harden partying last night? Question mark. If so, it should tell you everything about today. Look, man, there he is. But I'm here, my guy. Much love. There he is. He is in the chat. What's up, man? Hello, hello, hello. Let's effing go. How you doing, brother? Giggity, we got James Harden. Giggity? I don't know if James Harden is necessarily a giggity in that sense, but maybe, man, maybe. Okay, this is the offense. These are the numbers. Cavs have the advantage in a few, but when we look at this, guys, 4 advantages for the Cavs, 4 advantages for the Knicks. It's going to be a close game. I really, truly believe it's going to be a close game. Defensively, the Cleveland Cavaliers, points per game allowed, they give up more points per game, and I think I screwed this up. I think Santino actually had it on the right side, and I changed the color earlier this morning in a fog and a haze for lack of sleep. But points per game allowed, advantage New York Knicks. Defensive rebounds per game, advantage New York Knicks. Now, when we come to the sheer defensive end of things, blocks per game, steals per game, and turnovers forced per game, advantage Cleveland Cavaliers. Fouls committed, the New York Knicks commit more fouls than the Cleveland Cavaliers, so I actually got to swap those over. Anyways, not important. Don't look at the colors, just look at the numbers. Advantage in points per game allowed to the New York Knicks. Defensive rebounds per game, advantage New York Knicks. Blocks, steals, and turnovers forced per game, advantage Cleveland Cavaliers. And when it comes to defense, clean defense, slight advantage here for the Cleveland Cavaliers as well. Crunch time! What's going on, bro? How you doing? Let's see. Let's go, Cleveland. I didn't do that, says Santino. Bro, don't even worry about it, man. Hakuna Matata. We're not even gonna sit on this graphic for too long today. We'll probably bring it up later during halftime. Looks like RB checking in saying, "What's up, my brother? What up, RB? How you doing? Welcome in for basketball." Shout out to Jesus Peace for all 316 saying, "Go Knicks." Robert Bruce, what up, dude? He says, "Hey, what's going on?" And I said, "Hey, yeah, what's going on?" Okay, all right. Okay, guys, let's take a look. I'm back, bro. I'm back, brother. I'm back. Let's take a look at these point guards, shall we? Minutes per game. Advantage Jalen Brunson, and I don't know if that's necessarily an advantage. I think this is why the New York Knicks ultimately lost in the playoffs last year. I think a huge reason that the Knicks lost last year in the postseason is because the starters were gassed. The New York Knicks have exactly zero depth coming off the bench. One of the worst benches in the NBA, but one of the best starting 5 units in the NBA. Therefore, I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I'm pretty sure all of these guys have played more minutes than all of these guys, with maybe the exception of Donovan Mitchell. We'll get there in just a second. But you'll notice that today, and that is going to be a trend. If you're a New York Knicks fan, I know you already know that. If you're a Cleveland Cavaliers fan, you're probably excited about that. But you've also got some injuries on your side of things, Cleveland Cavaliers. A lot to get into in the next few minutes here. All right, minutes per game. More minutes played by Jalen Brunson. In those 2 additional minutes, he is averaging about 8 more points than James Harden is. James Harden, for point guard right now, more assists, more rebounds, more steals, and more blocks per game than Jalen Brunson. He's also a higher field goal percentage shooter and better from beyond the arc. The fact that James Harden is 47% from three-point land is bonkers, bro. 47% from three-point land is insanity, and James Harden shoots the three a lot. So, something to consider there. I'm going to ask you guys real quick, though. Who would you rather have? Brunson or Harden? Brunson or Harden? Brunson or Harden? Who would you rather have in your starting lineup as your point guard? If you would have asked me Jalen Brunson or James Harden in his prime, which was 10 years ago, 11 years ago, maybe James Harden, but right now I think Brunson is absolutely head and shoulders better than James Harden. That is my personal opinion. You guys can say whatever you want to say. Those young guys out there can say cap or whatever it is you guys want to say, but I'm going to take Brunson for sure. Okay, let's take a look at the shooting guard comparison. So the shooting guards for today's contest right here, Josh Hart and Donovan Mitchell. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say Donovan Mitchell 100 times over, because Donovan Mitchell is the real deal. 28 points per game, and like I said, with the exception of Donovan Mitchell, chances are we're going to see a lot of these numbers for minutes per game be up on the Knicks side of things there. But points per game, offensively, Donovan Mitchell putting up almost 29 points per game. Meanwhile, Josh Hart is putting up 12. We look at assists per game. Donovan Mitchell, also a facilitator of the basketball, but he does not play crash the boards. He doesn't crash the boards the same way that Josh Hart does. And when I say crash the boards, I'm talking about hitting the backboards and getting the rebounds, for those of you guys who don't speak hoop. Anyways, rebounds per game, big advantage to Josh Hart. We look at steals per game. At least Donovan Mitchell can get his hands out and put his hands inside of those passing lanes to deflect passes and force steals. Blocks per game, dead even. But when it comes to efficiency, you got to kind of take this with a grain of salt. Field goal percentage, Josh Hart does not take nearly as many shots as Donovan Mitchell does. Therefore, he has a higher field goal percentage. And three-point percentage, Josh Hart is a bit of a sharpshooter, so advantage there. Let's see. Basketball, bro, that's it, Dylan. You already know, Dylan. Let's see. My name is Nia, says, I've been worried about us getting Harden, but I don't know. Maybe his experience is what they need, even though Harden hasn't been to the conference finals since he left OKC. Cavs need a facilitator, says Nathan Sackett. What up, Nathan? Welcome back, brother. I saw you in here yesterday. We had a lot of fun going back and forth. Welcome back, man. Nathan says, the Cavs need a facilitator to get inside and to get Mitchell, or let me reread this. Mitchell Knicks are good with ball hog Brunson. Okay, got it. I think I understand what you're saying here. The Cavs need a facilitator to get inside, and when we're talking about the Knicks, the New York Knicks, the Knickerbockers, they're good with Brunson, even though he is a ball hog. And I think it's fair to say that he's a ball hog. It's true. Let's see. Ricky. Hi, Ricky. Let's see. Who do you got winning tonight? Who do I have winning tonight? You know, I would take the New York Knicks to win this one tonight. But it's so close, man. It's close. It's really close. But I think that the New York Knicks might pull this one out. Let's see. DJ, talk to Ricky. Okay, let's see. At by how much? LOL, sure thing. Big Cat. Let's see. Caves getting LeBron and Bronny next. At DJ, thank you for telling me. Let's see. Nathan saying that's why Harden works for Sixers. Point guard comparison. Yeah, the point guard comparison, right, between Harden and Brunson for sure. And then the shooting guard comparison between Hart and Mitchell. We've got the small forward comparison here. And big-time advantage in minutes played per game, Mikal Bridges versus Dean Wade. 34 minutes per game compared to 22 minutes per game. We're also looking at points per game. 3 times the points here for Mikal Bridges. Assists per game, he's got 3 times the assists. Pretty close when it comes to rebounds, steals per game, blocks per game, every single statistical category. Advantage Mikal Bridges. Head and shoulders, when we're looking at starting small forwards, Mikal Bridges gets the advantage there. And there's no denying that because those are just the numbers. Power forward situation, again, more minutes played by OG Anunoby than we see by Evan Mobley. And the difference between these two guys is about 1 point per game, 1 assist per game, 3 rebounds per game. So advantage there to Evan Mobley. Double the steals per game. OG Anunoby can get the basketball back. I almost said football there. Blocks per game, double the blocks here, more than double the blocks for Evan Mobley. Field goal percentage over 50% for Evan Mobley, but OG Anunoby does have the advantage when it comes to the 3-ball. And if I had to pick between these two, honestly, I think they are both serviceable. But I think look, I like OG Anunoby, but just from a productivity and defensive standpoint, I'd take Evan Mobley over OG. And then, of course, the big guys in the center. And I'm biased because I'm Dominican, just like my boy Cat right here. So Karl Anthony Towns, 31 minutes per game, 20 points per game, higher assists and higher rebounds per game than Jarrett Allen. Now, Jarrett Allen has the slight inside track right here in the steals per game and blocks per game, as well as field goal percentage, but we don't see Jarrett Allen shoot from beyond the arc. This 10% stuff is like, oh, I accidentally got the basketball. I had to throw it in before the time ran out. So it's like a half-court shot or whatever. Let's go, Cat, says Jay Mullen. Karl Anthony Towns. Now, I like Karl Anthony Towns. What I don't like about Karl Anthony Towns is his demeanor with the officials. I feel like he's a lot like Luka, where he just spends so much time complaining to the refs. Like, shut up and play ball, bro. You're good. You're really, really good at basketball. Stop crying all the time and just ball. Just ball. Okay. All right. With that out of the way, they are introducing the starting lineups on my TV screen right now. So, oops. My apologies. They are introducing the starting lineups right now on the screen, so let's go ahead and do the same here. As we just mentioned, at center, number 31, Jarrett Allen. At power forward, number 4, Evan Mobley. At small forward, number 32, Dean Wade. At shooting guard, number 45, Donovan Mitchell. And at point guard, number 1, James Harden. This will make up your starters for the Cleveland Cavaliers. When we look at the bench for the Cleveland Cavaliers, you'll see Thomas Bryant, Naquan Tomlin, Jalen Tyson, Sam Merrill, and Dennis Schroeder on the squad. Today, you will notice that there is no Max Strus. He is gone, and that's a huge piece that they are missing right now. And when we look deeper on the bench, I don't have the graphics for them, but you'll see these names maybe come in if we find ourselves in garbage time. On the other side, the away team, the New York Knicks, your starters for today's contest, your big center for today on the face-off for the tip-off. At center, number 32, Karl Anthony Towns. Power forward, number 8, OG Anunoby. Small forward, number 25, Mikal Bridges. Shooting guard, number 3, Josh Hart. And point guard, number 11, Jalen Brunson. All right, that was cheesy. That was a little cheesy. Whatever, dude. It's fine. So those are your starters here for the New York Knicks. Your bench players coming in right now. You've got Mitchell Robinson. You've got Mohamed Diawara, Jeremy Sohan, the ex-San Antonio Spur, Landry Shamet, and Jose Alvarado going to be your players coming off the bench. Deep bench over here. We are getting ready for the tip-off, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get locked in and ready for this. I hope I'm not too far behind. We should have tip-off here in just a second. Let's refresh my screen. All right, there's the tip-off. Karl Anthony Towns will win the tip-off. And it looks like already the clock started here and there's an issue. So 11:56 left to go and the clock is already stopped. So there's 4 seconds taken off the clock, but the shot clock was all off. So the shot clock was a mess. What I'm trying to pull up for you guys are these 3 right here. And right now, let's lock in, guys. So the New York Knicks have the basketball to start things out. Jalen Brunson will go out to the right-hand side. He goes up for a shot, doesn't like the look, kicks out to Josh Hart, running out of time. He takes the shot, but the shot is offline. It's rebounded by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavaliers in the wing. There's a shot. It's off the front of the rim. That one's no good. A kick out to the three-point line, and this one is off the front of the rim. Also no good. Rebound here. Josh Hart. Foul underneath the rim, and I really, really dislike these Cleveland Cavaliers burnt orange colors. Stop the clock here with just a little bit. Jarrett Allen got in there and tripped up Josh Hart, so looks like Jarrett Allen is going to be charged for the foul there. 11:18 here left to go, folks, and we're back to the action. Apologies here. Trying to refresh this and get my live scores. There we go. So the Knicks go up. There's a shot for Josh Hart. Josh Hart will knock this one in. That's the first points of the game. The Knicks are up 2-0. Excuse me, James Harden bringing the ball up court. Harden to Allen, back to Harden. Harden to the left-hand side. He is on the move, doesn't like the look, kicks it out to the three-point line. Good ball movement here for the Knicks. A shot goes up and in for Evan Mobley. The 3-ball will land there for Mobley, and the score is now 3-2, Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's Jalen Brunson with it, working against Donovan Mitchell. He will kick this out. One more pass to the right-hand side, and OG Anunoby dumps off. A shot for Mikal Bridges, rattles the rim. No good. Rebounded by the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's Jarrett Allen with the board. On the drive, a little Euro step. No shot. A kick to the three-point line. This one goes up and in the bucket. Count it. Nice shot for Donovan Mitchell. It's 6-2. Quick layup on the other side will fall for the New York Knicks. And that's 2 points right there. Here's a shot and a foul. Looks like we're going to go to the stripe now, coming back the other way. Quick basketball. Probably going to full screen this because everything looks a little small, and I got closed captions that I don't need right now. Okay, guys, so let's take a quick pause. The score at this moment is 6-4. Looks like we are going to get a couple of free throws. Josh Hart commits the foul on Donovan Mitchell, and Donovan Mitchell is currently at the stripe. For those of you looking for the players on the court, you got it right there. Donovan Mitchell, his first shot is up and in. The score is now 7-4. Okay. Score is 7-4. You can see all the players on the court right now. Should be good. Couple of dribbles right here before he takes his second shot at the free throw line. Donovan Mitchell's second shot is good. The score is now 8-4. We'll start this clock once again. Here come the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson slowly bringing the ball up court. Brunson kicks it out, and it's going to be poked away. It's stolen, and we get transition basketball. The Cavaliers go up. There's a swat by Mikal Bridges, and it looks like it'll be rebounded this time by the New York Knicks. I guess I wouldn't even call that a rebound. It's just a block, and coming back the other way, there will be a foul under the rim. stops the clock with 9:38. And it's time for 2 free throws. Looks like this time Donovan Mitchell will commit the foul. And we do get Jalen Brunson at the stripe. So Brunson going to shoot a couple of shots. Few ex-Lakers in this game, says Robbie G. Yes, sir. What up, Notify? No Daffy. What up, Notify? How you doing? Welcome back, my friend. First free throw will fall. It's going to be a good game, guys. I think it's going to be a good game. We got Mac. Mac's in the house. Ben is in the house. What up, Benjamin? How you doing, man? Saying Cavs should win. Don't sweat the small stuff, he says. Thank you very much, DJ Gene. No soup for you. Second free throw falls here, and both shots are good at the free throw line for Jalen Brunson. James Harden bringing the ball up court. Kicks this out to Jarrett Allen, back to Harden, and Harden, no-look pass to the top of the three-point line. Kicks to Donovan Mitchell inside the paint. A feed in there, and a shot goes up and in. Looks like the bucket does fall for Jarrett Allen. 10-6, New York Knicks with possession. Karl Anthony Towns. No, kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson for three. Bang! Brunson buries the three. The score is now 10-9. New York Knicks down by 1. A three ball the other way for James Harden. Boom! James Harden buries a three of his own from the wing. No-look feed inside for the New York Knicks. Mikal Bridges on a fadeaway jumper inside the paint. The shot is good. 13-11. Harden to Mobley. Mobley back to Harden. Harden working against Josh Hart. Harden backs up to the Cavs logo. He goes to the left-hand side, and now we've got a mismatch. It's Harden against Anunoby. It's a steal here from Josh Hart, and Josh Hart comes back with it. Hart feeds to Cat. Towns takes it all the way in. Shot, and he's going to miss. But he does get a chance to go to the free throw line. So Karl Anthony Towns draws the foul, and Evan Mobley will be charged with it. So, guys, gals, taking a quick look at some of the stats. If you look on the right-hand side, I've got data for you. These are the point, rebound, and assist leaders for today's game. But if you want to know who is on the court, down here on the bottom right-hand side of your screen, you've got some additional data, including points, rebounds, assists, and personal fouls available for you guys right here. For the record, the first free throw for Karl Anthony Towns is successful. The score is 12-13. Here comes the second free throw. Second free throw coming in just a moment. Karl Anthony Towns going to do a little dribble here. Puts that one up off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded this time by Dean Wade. And we'll start the clock once again. James Harden dishes to Wade, back to Harden. Harden gets this one stripped away. It's poked, and it goes out of bounds. Looks like it will remain Cavaliers ball. Cavs ball. So the Cleveland Cavaliers will retain possession in the front court here. James Harden to inbound this pass. Pass is deep past the three-point line, and Allen back to Harden. Harden, no-look pass to the wing. This shot is up and in. Bang! That's a shot right there for Evan Mobley. The three ball will fall. Karl Anthony Towns, jab step against Dean Wade. Backwards no-look pass, and it looks like it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Josh Hart. Change of possession and a turnover. Once again, it is Cavs ball. So the Cleveland Cavaliers coming back. Dean Wade, left hand off the glass. No good. Rebound, New York Knicks. Brunson against Harden. Brunson looking for a screen, not going to get it, but they do get a change of rotation here. Sharp pass, corner three will not fall. It is rebounded by the Cleveland Cavaliers. That miss was Josh Hart. Corner here, James Harden working against Mikal Bridges. Harden gonna lose the handles here. Bridges comes up with the steal, and it's 3-on-2. Cross-court pass to Brunson. Ugly shot. Rebounded Jarrett Allen. Here we go. Donovan Mitchell now. Donovan Mitchell extending. Bad shot. Bad play here because it was a bad shot, and it looked like it was going to be wrapped up and thrown back in by the Knicks, but they put that right back into the hands of Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell goes up and shoots it again scores on the second chance bucket. The score is 18-12. Timeout called by the New York Knicks. So the Knicks need a break, and honest to God, so do I. Not used to seeing these Cavaliers wearing their orange jerseys. What is up to Country Kisses? What is up to Benjamin Webb? Wesley saying, Mario, you should do a first down. First down! Harden is an unk. Without a doubt, bro. Yes, he is. Notify saying, how does this affect LeBron's legacy? Actually, it's really funny. We've actually got a LeBron James question here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Since, of course, you know, that is the history of LeBron. Sorry, you guys probably heard that. Let's see. Jeff says, well, the Knicks are not happy with the Cavaliers' run so far. 7:01 left to go in the first quarter. The Knicks have called a timeout. Folks, the Cleveland Cavaliers are 4-point favorites heading into this game, according to CBS Sports. So according to CBS, they are the favorites here. 43,000 points won't be seen again, says the Mr. Mojo. Thank you, Ricky. I appreciate that. Fist bumps to you, bro. Let's go. How you doing, Hobart? I'm doing great, man. I'm doing very well. I don't know, man. I'm starting to fill out these sleeves again. I know I'm not like jacked or anything, but it does feel good to be filling out the sleeves once again and to be getting this taper off, because I was definitely ballooning around the saddlebags right here trying to cut this down, bro. But we're getting in there. We're getting in the gym. We're drinking plenty of water. We're feeling pretty good. Looks like Karis Brown saying, first stream, you do a good job, thank you. Karis Brown, come back. We'll be here for you. Not just for the Knicks and the Cavs, but for as many basketball games as we can cover right now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to this channel, what's up? My name's Mario. You're watching Football Nation. Yes, you're watching a channel called Football Nation call a basketball game. I hope you're okay with that, because it is what it is. Shout out to those of you in the chat. Mr. Mario Dixon, what's up, man? Great to see you calling games, says Hobart. Thanks, man. Welcome to the gun show, Mr. Mojo. Pew, pew. What's up, dude? Okay, all right. Let's get back to business, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the middle of a commercial break. I'm going to fix the clock here because there's 7:01 left in the first quarter. For those of you who are New York Knicks fans, this is your schedule moving forward. On Friday will be your next game, so you will have the next 2 days off for the New York Knicks fans out here. Friday, February 27th, you will be playing the Bucks. Then Sunday, my San Antonio Spurs will go to New York, and I will be covering this game at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. Go Spurs, go. Knicks will play the Raptors shortly after that. Then on Wednesday on ESPN, Thunder versus Knicks and Knicks versus Nuggets. The Bucks are manageable right now. The rest of this is a gauntlet for New York, and it's a lot of traveling as well. Okay, we'll bring up the next 5 games for the other team here for the Cavaliers in just a few moments, but we're back to the action, and Mikal Bridges has the basketball. Bridges against Mobley. Bridges looking for the open man. He finds Brunson. Brunson not exactly open. Passes this to Josh Hart, but it's an ugly pass, and it sails out of bounds. Ooh, are they rolling back a point? Donovan Mitchell was on the line. They called it a 3, but his foot was on the line. It should have been a 2. They did roll it back 1. It's 17-12. They rolled it back 1 point. So James Harden passes back to Mobley, who pump fakes from the three-point line, drives inside, finds Jarrett Allen. Allen gonna spin around and make it look easy. Jarrett Allen will put that one up and in. It is 19-12. Going coast to coast right now. Josh Hart steps on the gas, lays it up and in. Coming back, the Cleveland Cavaliers up by 5. Good ball movement right now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. James Harden with possession goes to the left. That's his strong side. Cross-court pass. The 3-ball flies for Evan Mobley. No good. So Sam Merrill has checked in for the Cleveland Cavaliers. You can see the players on the court. Pump fake at the three-point line for Karl Anthony Towns. He puts the head down, drives, and scores. 3-point game here in Cleveland. The Cavaliers up by 3. It is 19-16. On the dribble now, James Harden goes to the right-hand side, floats this one up over Karl Anthony Towns. Money, smooth like butter. Easy shot for James Harden. At the bottom of your screen, ladies and gentlemen, you'll see the basketball moving around. And here is Jalen Brunson, who doesn't like the look, to Josh Hart. Sharp pass to Bridges, back to Hart from the wing. Hart will knock it down. Sorry for yelling in your ears. Josh Hart, a big shot from three-point land. Spin move here. Dennis Schroeder kicks it to Mobley. Mobley to Harden. Harden lets the three ball fly from the straightaway. Too much on it. All back iron. Rebounded. Cavaliers. Dennis, that's actually Allen who gets it. And Allen goes up, shoots, and gets fouled, and gets the bucket and one. Cleveland Cavaliers go to the stripe. Jarrett Allen gets the shot to fall. He is fouled by Karl Anthony Towns. Wow. There's a lot of contact in this game. Not as much as the Pistons and Spurs last night, but I'm definitely getting a lot of that. You see Jarrett Allen get the bucket, and he goes, boom, and one. And what? And one, brother. Shout out from Ohio. Ashbury, what's going on? Lucinda, hello. Lucinda's in the chat. Man, it's been wild. Ricky's in the chat. Brick, says Mr. Mojo. Baseball starts soon. So hyped, says Notify. Jarrett Allen on the free throw, folks, will miss the free throw. So we'll start our clock once again with 4:50 left to go. Jalen Brunson on the move at the wing. No look pass to the bottom of the screen. Moving the ball around. It's Sohan with it. Sohan feeds inside. And Brunson's in trouble. He's working against Schroeder. A fadeaway baseline J rattles the rim. It's no good. Rebounded by Cleveland. Bad pass here. James Harden lets that sail out of bounds. This stops the clock with 4:27. It's a turnover, and it is now Knicks ball. The New York Knicks regain possession in the front court here. New York Knicks have the ball now. This is so weird watching the Cavaliers be orange. It's really tripping me out. All right, Mitch Robinson at the three-point line hands this over. And pulling up and shooting, Mikal Bridges floats that one up. The bucket will fall. We'll start our clock once again. It's a two-point game, 23-21. The Cleveland Cavaliers are up by 2. Going to the right-hand side, not necessarily his strong side, James Harden. Back and forth action right here between him and Sam Merrill. Harden decides to drive. Harden floats this one up and in. Good shot for James Harden. Not much defense there for the New York Knicks. And so the Knicks regain possession after the bucket. All right, guys. So we've got Landry Shamet out here. Shamet finds Sohan. Sohan works his way in. He's going to not put this up. He throws this off of someone's leg. Ugly pass right there, but at least it stays Knicks basketball. So it goes out of bounds. It's Knicks ball. 3:28 left to go. I hope I am not talking too fast right now, but this game is moving at a very quick pace. We still have 3:28 here left to go in the first quarter, and the score is 25-21. We could easily see 40 points for both teams by the end of this quarter. Brunson to inbound. Sohan with it. Sohan feeds back to Brunson. Brunson going to lose possession here. It's poked away, and I think they're saying that it's Knicks ball, but there's 0.3 seconds left on the shot clock. And that's definitely out on the New York Knicks. That's definitely Cavaliers ball, ref. That's definitely Cavaliers ball. That is terrible. That's an awful call there, ref. You're not going to challenge that? You're not even going to look at that again? Okay. 0.8 to go. Weird shot here. Shot clock violation, so it doesn't really matter. Cavs ball. That was weird. I feel like that was pretty obviously Cavs ball, but okay. Schroeder brings it across midcourt. Donovan Mitchell, shake and bake, pulls up and inside the paint, will shoot from inside the elbow, but will miss. Here's a fast break opportunity, and this shot will also miss. Jeremy Sohan can't get that to fall. 3:02 left to go. And all of a sudden, it seems like this game got real sloppy real fast. Notify saying, I don't even watch basketball. I just want to be here. Let's go, bro. What's up? Welcome back. Crunch time. What did crunch time say? No, don't nobody say that first down like you, Mario. Can't wait till football season. Here's the drive and a little dump off right now. Oh, my goodness. What a slam dunk right there by Donovan Mitchell, dropping a tomahawk on the heads of the New York Knicks. Here's Brunson with it. Wow, that was a nasty dunk by Donovan Mitchell, guys. Brunson showing off the handles here, gets past Dean Wade, the alley-oop, and they tried to answer back with Mitchell Robinson on the other end, and Robinson is fouled by Donovan Mitchell. They're going to show the highlight right now again. The Schroeder no-look pass to Mitchell, and the full-on extension and tomahawk right there. That's a poster. He put Robinson on a poster. That's nasty. That's so nasty, bro. Okay. So I got 2:32 here left to go. Cavaliers will call a timeout now, guys. So we go to another commercial break. Okay. We're in a commercial break. When we get back from this commercial break, Donovan Mitchell just fouled Mitchell Robinson. So when we get back, Mitch Robinson will shoot 2 free throws, and then we'll get this game started again. Shout out to you guys. We got Bollywood in the chat. What up? Felipe saying sports voice. What up, man? Appreciate you. Bollywood saying match winner Knicks. Wesley saying I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Nice. Cavaliers go big. Destructocron, my guy. What's up, brother? How you doing, Destructocron? Cleveland rocks. The NFL returns in 6 months. Now we got lots of time on our hands, dude. You're preaching to the choir, brother. Straight up. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Is that also in Ohio? I mean, I know that Canton, Ohio is the NFL Hall of Fame, but hey. Kevin is in the chat. He says, you put in a good effort. I appreciate this. Kevin, thanks for checking in, man. All right, guys. Michael says, I'm glad you're doing the game. I'm here for you, Michael. Those of you who are Cavaliers fans, we went over the Knicks schedule. Let's go over the Cavs schedule here real quick. So the Cleveland Cavaliers over the next couple of days, I guess a week and a half here. This is the schedule all the way out to March 8th, as well as the broadcast companies that will be airing these games. FanDuel Sports Network has the majority of them. 1 game on ESPN, 1 game on ABC for the Cavaliers coming up here. Cavaliers also, their next game will be against the Bucks, except their next game against the Bucks is tomorrow, and then the Knicks play the Bucks on Friday. Friday for the Cavaliers, this game will be on ESPN, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Cavaliers at Pistons. Sunday, March 1st, Cavaliers at Brooklyn Nets. Tuesday, March 3rd, Pistons at Cavaliers. So the Cavs got to play the Pistons twice. Then they've got a matchup against the Boston Celtics, and right now it looks like Brown is possibly MVP of the league. I mean, Jaylen Brown is an absolute machine right now, both ways, and I would love to cover that game there too. Let's see. Who else is in the chat? Yogadi? Cat's out. My first quarter parlay is screwed, says Yogadi. Yogi Bear. Hey, 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 boo-boo. That wasn't half bad. What's in the picnic basket? It's a terrible Yogi Bear. I'll have to work on that, dude. We'll work on that. All right, guys, commercial break is over. Got about 2 minutes and 32 seconds left to go in the first quarter of this basketball game. Your point leaders for today. Josh Hart leading the New York Knicks with 7 points. Donovan Mitchell leading the Cleveland Cavaliers with 9. Here's Mitchell Robinson as we come back from the commercial break to shoot the first of his 2 free throws. That first free throw is no good. Here comes the second. Now, Mitch Robinson, Career-wise, he is 51% from the line, but this season he's actually dipped in production. He is 41% from the stripe this season. He does split the 2 free throws, and the score is now 22-27, Cavaliers ahead by 5. Here comes Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell finds a man on the left-hand side, and Schroeder is out there on the court currently. Oh, this is going to go backwards. This would be a backcourt violation if it's recovered. It's going to go out of bounds, and this should be Knicks basketball. Knicks ball. So bad backwards pass right here, and it's definitely a turnover. Definitely a turnover. On the court for the Cleveland Cavaliers right now, you got Donovan Mitchell, Schroeder, Wade, Merrill, and Tyson. There's the inbound pass. Mitchell Robinson finds Brunson. Brunson does the 3-ball. That one off the front of the rim, no good. This time it's rebounded, and we come back the other way. This 3-ball flies, and that one is offline for Sam Merrill, and it will be rebounded this time by the New York Knicks. Back-to-back misses here for Cleveland. Empty drives. OG Anunoby goes up, and he shoots in this one. Looks like it goes out of bounds. That might have even been blocked there by Wade. I think Dean Wade might have actually blocked that shot. He definitely did. All ball. Dean Wade, now the SWAT team here. Excuse me. We're getting an inbound pass. Nice feed inside. Nice look, reverse layup here. This time it's Landry Shamet who goes up and in. The score is 24-27. It's a 3-point game. Close game here. Donovan Mitchell kicks to Dean Wade, who lets the wing 3 fly. Bang! Cavaliers. Nice shot by Dean Wade. Nothing but net there as it rips the laces of the net. No look pass to the corner. Jalen Brunson drives, kicks it out again. Shamet for 3, and no good. Rebound, nobody. Out of bounds. Last touch, Robinson. That is a change of possession here. Cavs ball. Damn thief, says Santino. I was born and raised a Laker, says Danny. Born and raised a Spurs fan, my brother. I understand the affinity for a team. Okay, Donovan Mitchell going back and forth here. Mitchell with it. He feeds inside. This shot goes up and in. Nice bucket there. This time it was Jalen Tyson who gets the shot to fall. So it's 32-24. 32-24, Jalen Brunson trying to work his way in the paint here. Not a lot of room to operate. He tries to pass it into the corner. It goes out of bounds. 44.8 here left to go. About 44 seconds here left to go. Nice move right there. They're showing the highlight there for Jalen Tyson. Inbound pass. Clock is ticking now. Brunson at the straightaway. Steps on the gas. Goes in. Goes up. He scores. Not a whole lot of time left right now as we're in the final moments of this first quarter. A long 3 for Donovan Mitchell is offline. Mitch Robinson will rebound. 26 seconds left to go. A feed. Shamet loses possession as Schroeder picks it off. Donovan Mitchell with it. 17 seconds here left to go. The shot clock has been turned off. So Mitchell will post up here. Mitchell to Schroeder. Schroeder left-hand side drives. He gets a bump here. And not the kinds that you put on a key. That's just a different body check right now. And a foul. I said what I said. And a foul right now. Off ball, or not off ball, but non-shooting foul, a regular foul. 7.4 on the clock. I will cry if you don't go through. If I don't go through, what? Okay. All right. I'll read the comments here in just a second at the end of this quarter, guys. For now, we're calling this game. Mitchell Robinson is checking out. Looks like Jeremy Sohan has checked back in. Mitch Robinson is gone. Donovan Mitchell to inbound. Dean Wade to Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell kicks to the 3 line. That shot is up and it's in for the buzzer beater. And the buzzer beater is there for Dean Wade. That is the end of the quarter. He does successfully knock it down with 0.5 left to go on the release. Beautiful shot in the eye of the defense. It's 35-26. Cavaliers up by 9. Okay. Cavaliers up by 9. Second quarter going to start here in just a few minutes, guys. Time for a commercial break. What's up, man? How y'all doing? It looks like Glossy Bangtang understood what I was saying out there. What's up, Ramon? Ramon Morales. Yeah, dude, we do basketball, brother. Wesley was talking about hitting the like button. I see what you're saying. Let's see. Jack Hughes lost 2 teeth in the championship game, says Mr. Mojo. You forgot the most important part there, though, Mr. Mojo. He lost 2 teeth in the championship game and scored the winning goal in overtime to win the gold medal for the United States. Fact. Let's see. I'm an ugly crier, I promise. Big Dog, what's up, dude? How you doing? What a legend, Jack Hughes. All right, guys. End of the first quarter. This is a tradition for Football Nation. Where are you watching from? If you're new to the channel, I want to know where you are watching from. I want to know what part of the country my basketball fans are at. I know for a fact that the Philippines love to watch basketball. So if you're in the Philippines right now, let me know. If you're in the Dominican Republic right now, let me know. If you're in Ontario, Canada, let me know. Freimeister Bond in Pennsylvania. What's going on, big dog? The great state of Tennessee is in the chat right now for Wesley. What's up, Wesley? In case anybody is curious, I am live in San Antonio, Texas. I'm live in Texas, therefore I don't have a horse in this particular race. Circleville, Ohio. What's up, Michael? Mr. Mojo in Canada. Maine, United States, says Karis Brown. Thank you for checking in all the way from the most northern state of the, I guess, would that be the continental United States? No, I guess technically part of the same continent would be Alaska. I think you know what I mean. What's up? Shout out for you in Maine. New York is in the house. What up, TJ? Alec on the West Coast. Still in Canton, Ohio, says Destructo Cron. Looks like 3X Natty saying Oklahoma, but born and raised a Cavs fan. Cleveland is in the house. What up? OMG Circleville. I used to go there for the pumpkin show all the time, says my name is Nia. G-Man, what's up, dude? Thanks for checking in from Cleveland. Santino saying Alaska, of course. Brittany, France. Her. What up, Brittany? those are 3 things. My name is Brittany. I'm in France, and this is my pronoun. Stop while you're not ahead, says Santino. The great state of Tennessee, by the way of L.A. 40 minutes outside of L.A., says Ramon. Okay. I just moved here, says Karis Brown. Do you like it up there? Where'd you move there from, bro? I feel like it's probably still really cold in Maine. I was working out in my garage today, like sweating bullets. I don't think that would probably happen up there right now. Antoine in New Jersey, what up, brother? Cleveland's in the chat. Big up, Santino. There we go. Akron, Ohio. All right, guys. Okay. Commercial break is over. Looks like we're starting the second quarter. And to start things off right now, the Cleveland Cavaliers do have possession. Dean Wade will kick this out to the three-point line. This three ball will fly, but it is no good as Jalen Tyson is offline on this one. Coming back with it, looks like the New York Knicks have it. And Jose Alvarado finds a man on the inside. Goes back to Josh Hart, back to Alvarado for 3. Alvarado gets the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded this time by Tyson. And this shot goes up and in. Dean Wade buries another one. Dean Wade from downtown. Dean Wade from the parking lot buries that three-point shot. The score is 38-26. We're down by 12. I say we, but the Knicks are down by 12. And it looks like that's going to be a steal. Karl Anthony Towns doing what he does best, and that's crying to the referees. There's a foul coming in right here. Maybe not. I think it's a jump ball. So no foul. Good job defensively here. Looks like we're going to get a jump ball the other way. So Karl Anthony Towns was looking for the foul. There was definitely some contact there. Anyways, Alvarado will now jump ball here with Dean Wade, who is much taller. Looks like an off-ball foul happening here once again. Who won the jump ball? 1 second. I don't think anybody won this jump ball. I think there was a foul during the jump ball. Stand by. Stand by. So they're showing this again. And honestly, Alvarado didn't even try. Okay, it's Cleveland basketball. Cleveland goes to the rack. A rim check here. Oops. Reach and foul. Alvarado has now been involved on the last 3 whistle blows. So another foul. Waiting for another inbound pass. The Cleveland, I almost said the Cleveland Brown. The Cavaliers. Cleveland to Wade. Wade kicks it to the wing. This 3 ball goes up, and this one is no good by Keon Ellis. Keon Ellis will miss. We'll keep the clock ticking here. Nice drive. Alvarado doesn't like it, though. No look pass, and here is Hart. Was going to shoot the 3. Too much ball movement here. It's stolen again. Coming back the other way. It sails out of bounds, and we keep getting terrible basketball now. Okay. So this goes out of bounds. It's Knicks ball. Big pass up court. It was a full court pass. Tried to lead him there. Maybe doing a little too much. Both teams doing a little too much. Alvarado goes to the right-hand side. Alvarado feeds to Anunoby. OG Anunoby. Nice move. Ooh, no foul here. It goes out of bounds. Anunoby cannot believe that there was no foul. Either way, it stays Knicks ball, but there's 3 seconds left on the shot clock. So, what looked to be a clear foul by Evan Mobley, clear, obvious foul by Evan Mobley, no whistle. It does go out of bounds, last touch by Mobley, but only 3 seconds here to shoot. There's the pass to Hart. Hart will put this one up. This one's no good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns will float it in. Okay, we'll start this clock again. 28-38, folks. Mitchell pushes it forward. Tyson back to Mitchell. Mitchell, with the ball in his right hand, goes to the logo against Anunoby. He gets a screen. Nice spin move. He beats the defense. Tries to put it up on an alley-oop, but Evan Mobley is not Jarrett Allen, and I guess there must have been some miscommunication there as that basketball goes out of bounds. Looks like it was last touched by the New York Knicks, so it is Cavs ball. Cavs ball. Is Harden active? Yes, Bryce. Harden is active. Taylor, what's going on? Ashbury, substitution Cavaliers forwards coming in. Thank you, Ashbury, for the update. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got data on the bottom right-hand side of your screens in case you're curious for who's in right now. Stolen basketball. New York Knicks coming back with it, trying to slow down the pace. Alvarado in here right now, going to the right-hand side. Passes to Hart. Hart in between the wing and the straightaway. Cross-court pass to the corner. This ball is air ball. OG Anunoby with an ugly shot. James Harden has checked in. There's a drive, and there's going to be a blocking foul. A big blocking foul right there. Shamet going to draw the foul or going to commit the foul. James Harden did a good job. So 9 minutes and 18 seconds here left to go in the first half. James Harden draws the foul. Okay, guys, if you're new, scoreboard is above my head. The score is 28-38. Your scoring point leaders on the right-hand side over here. There is the inbound pass. Evan Mobley at the straightaway. Kicks it to the wing and backwards to Harden. Harden steps up. Harden on the dribble. Harden will drive. He will shoot. It is short, and it's rebounded by Josh Hart. Hart in transition at the three-point line. Kicks it to Cat. Karl Anthony Towns. Double clutch. Goes up. Shoots. Scores. And draws the foul. And one. New York Knicks. So 8:59 left to go in the first quarter. The shot is good. The score is 30. Excuse me. Rewind this. 30-38. Karl Anthony Towns will go to the free throw line for one shot for a three-point play. They're calling it Coast to Coast Tuesday. It is Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Karl Anthony Towns will put that shot up, and it is good from the stripe. Okay, so Towns scores again. Karl Anthony Towns now up to 8 points and is now the official point leader for the New York Knicks in today's contest. Donovan Mitchell feeds to Mobley. Mobley, shake and bake, takes it all the way, gets swatted here Misses again on the rebound, but he is fouled, and he will go to the stripe. So now Evan Mobley will get a chance to shoot too. Money. Squid 10 toes. What's up, dude? Space Ghost, coast to coast. Take me back to late night Cartoon Network there, Country Kisses. First free throw is no good. First free throw is no good for Mobley right now. Cavaliers are hot, says Ashbury. Second one is good. First free throw will miss. Second free throw is good. New York Knicks inbound the basketball, and we come back the other way. Jose Alvarado at the top of your screen. Alvarado is your small in right now for Brunson. He floats it up. Nice little floater there from the free throw line. Will fall. Score is 33-39. Cavaliers with the lead. Cavaliers with the ball. A foul before the shot. Donovan Mitchell draws a foul. 8:25. We'll stop the clock again. Drinky Crow? I don't know. Basketball, says Michael. 27, Romero. Yes, sir. I said basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way you dribble up and down the court. Sorry. I do that a lot. Taylor, what's up, man? Taylor saying 6-7. There's Mitchell, and it looks like the shot was during the foul, or we're either that or we're in the bonus. But Donovan Mitchell is shooting a pair of free throws right now. The first free throw does fall for Donovan Mitchell. Wesley, what are you? Since when? That's new. Will you stream the Suns game next? I won't be doing any more games today, that's for sure. Second free throw is also in. Chances are I will probably cover the Suns if they make it into the postseason. Right now they are in position. Alvarado surveys. He feeds inside. Mikal Bridges has to try to corral that pass. A sharp pass. Not exactly the best ball control, but a good job here by Mikal Bridges. He draws the foul on this side of the court, and he's now at the free throw line himself. So we're going to get two more free throws here. The pace of the game has definitely slowed down. What Santino said, our next game on this channel is planned for Friday. Santino, reminder here, is that the game that we're doing with the Friday? Is that OKC? Are we doing the OKC game? I think that's that OKC and Nuggets game that we're thinking of. Nuggets Thunder, yep. Second free throw is good. Okay, guys, the score is 34-41. The Cleveland Cavaliers bring the ball up court. If I say Browns, I apologize in advance. I think you know what I'm talking about. Backwards pass. This three ball is blocked by Donovan Mitchell. My TV screen froze for whatever reason. Karl Anthony Towns will bring the ball up court now. And Towns at the straightaway. Ooh, wow. Missed dribble. Bad handles right there by Mikal Bridges. An embarrassing turnover by Bridges. Man, Towns could not control it. What is that, the 10th turnover of the game already? Inbound pass. Cavaliers with it. Smothered here. And Schroeder will drive. Schroeder, no-look pass. Feeds to the back door. Nice dunk under the rim. That's Jalen Tyson with the hammer. Jalen Tyson with the dunk. The New York Knicks. Mikal Bridges kicks out to Alvarado. Alvarado cross court. Bad pass again. Another turnover. Another bad pass here and another turnover the other way. So Tyson going to commit a foul here. 7:15 left to go. And we've got Jose Alvarado laying down on the ground with his hands in his face. Oh, I can't handle it right now. I don't know why he's down, but apparently he got whacked in the face or something. So it looks like the clock has stopped here momentarily. Oh, he probably got hit right on the nose. I don't think that was on purpose. Jalen Tyson hit him with the forearm right on the bridge of the nose. That would have me wincing too. Let me fix my scoreboard, guys. After that dunk earlier, the score is actually 35-43. I don't know how my scoreboard got all wonky here. Brunson has not checked in a while. This is strange to see no Brunson in. A pass to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns is under the rim. He passes to Robinson, and Mitch Robinson will score. 37-43. Cavaliers up by 6 right now. James Harden eye to eye with Mikal Bridges. He backs up. Harden going to the right-hand side. Puts the ball in his left hand, his strong hand, kicks it out to Schroeder for 3. Schroeder buries it. Bang! Nice shot there for the Cavaliers. I'm seeing a lot of Jose Alvarado, and I do not like it. I would rather see Brunson in here if I'm a Knicks fan, but if you're a Cavaliers fan, you're good with it. Either way, beautiful assist right there, an alley-oop to Mitch Robinson, and a steal coming back quickly. Here we go. Josh Hart goes up. A missed shot there as well, and it goes out of bounds. It's Cavaliers ball. Missed opportunity, squandered opportunity, really. You stole the basketball. You're down by 7. Could have made it down by 5. Nice alley-oop to Mitch Robinson. Timeout has been called by the Cavaliers, folks. 6:07 here left to go. We go to another timeout. So the Cavs have 5 timeouts left. 6:07 left to go in the first half of this game. What's going on, guys? B-Dog Wrench saying, how is Sammy doing? He's actually taking his first steps now. He's walking now. Close to walking. Kind of crazy. He's walking before he's talking. He's got a couple of words in there, but he is walking. So thanks for asking there, B-Dog Wrench. Christina is with him downstairs right now. And, yeah, man, this whole being a dad thing, awesome, and I love it. Let's see. Santino was over here the other day, and we were playing some 2K and some Madden and throwing some darts and doing stuff. Yeah, he's definitely toddling around. So, all right, guys, enough about me. Let's talk about basketball. WTE, my guy. What's up, Lo? How you doing, brother? Okay, let's talk once again about the standings across the NBA. For those of you who missed this earlier today when we started the live stream, these are your standings, and please, I apologize in advance for the ChatGPT terrible graphics that it rendered right now. Hey, Santino, take a look at this, bro. Read this name right here. What? Anyways, also, look at the San Antonio Spurs logo. I don't know why it's like this. Forget about the logos. Just look at the data. The data itself is accurate. I plugged this stuff in manually. Okay, guys. We'll start in the East since we have 2 East teams playing currently. In the East, the Detroit Pistons, the Boston Celtics, the New York Knicks, and the Cleveland Cavaliers lead the pack in the Eastern Conference, followed by Toronto, Philadelphia, Orlando, and Miami. We'll see these teams playing here for the play-in tournament as we get closer and closer to April. On the other side here, Western Conference, Oklahoma City Thunder, San Antonio Spurs just beat the Detroit Pistons yesterday. So the San Antonio Spurs are sitting at 41-16. The Houston Rockets got a big win yesterday against the Jazz. I think that's who they played yesterday. And that win put them, even though they have less wins, they've also got less losses than the Denver Nuggets. That actually slid them up in the rankings right now. So the Houston Rockets are 3, Denver Nuggets are 4. Lakers, Timberwolves, and Suns. Lakers, Timberwolves, Suns, and Warriors finish out the 8 there. Trailblazers and Clippers are going to be in the play-in tournament when we get there. And we'll see how all of this washes out. Okay, so these are the conferences right now as of today at the start of this game. These graphics will change literally daily, especially when you look at teams in this 6, 7, 8 range that have the same records, and the teams kind of with the same records here, 35, 36, 35, 34. We'll see some changing, fighting for positioning here in the Western Conference as well. commercial break is over. Here comes the inbound pass. And James Harden will bring the ball up court. Harden about halfway. He does get across midcourt here. Gets a screen for Jarrett Allen. He will fake the three. Passes out. And driving it up and in. Nice shot. Going to go in for Keon Ellis. Keon Ellis will knock down 2 points. Here's the inbound pass. And the New York Knicks. Looks like the clock stops with 5:43. Maybe there was a foul of some kind here. Let's see. I think the official just said, hey, I wasn't ready for that inbound pass. So 5:43 here left to go in the first half of this game. The score is 39-48. The ball has been inbounded once again. We will start this clock. The New York Knicks with possession. There is a foul. And they're saying it was 8 seconds. They're calling it 8 seconds in the backcourt. That was a really fast 8 seconds. That was a really fast 8 seconds. Are they timing this? That was not an 8-second violation, folks. I don't know how that was considered an 8-second violation. How was that an 8-second violation? So the Knicks are making an argument right now. They're saying the delay of game should have reset the shot clock. Okay, so the officials going to eat a nice big fat bowl of crow for getting that call way wrong. It is still Knicks basketball. Here's the inbound pass. Brunson has checked back in. Here is Mitch Robinson at the straightaway. Hands this off to Brunson. Brunson ice cold today, looking for some Brunson productivity. They're playing small ball. Alvarado kicks to Anunoby for three. Anunoby, no good. Robinson fights for the extra board. He gets the offensive rebound and puts it up and in. Happy to help. Isabella just caught that comment out of the corner of my eye. Here is James Harden who floats it up. No good. Jarrett Allen also floats it up. No good. James Harden with the extra effort to tip it back to Schroeder. Schroeder will go up and shoot this shot well offline, out of bounds. Knicks ball. The officials are messy today. Looked like there was a foul there too. Okay. Mr. Mojo, what's up, brother? The okay to the okay, and Roderick Seattle win the. Inbound pass. Brunson goes to the right. Alvarado goes to the right some more. Alvarado in trouble. Alvarado finds an outlet here. And Bridges tries to handle it. He's posting up right now and working his way in. He turns around and shoots. This one no good. Rebounded. Offensive board. Feeds inside. And there's OG Anunoby. 43-48. That's what I was saying, Santino. I was trying to read that comment like, what? What did Ricky say? 4:20 on the clock. You know what that means. Cavaliers are going to miss that shot. That's what that means. And the New York Knicks bring the ball back up court. OG Anunoby to Brunson. Brunson shoots. Brunson gets the foul and the bucket. And one. Exactly 4 minutes left to go. The score is now 45-48. Jalen Brunson checks back in, and all of a sudden the New York Knicks have some life. They are fighting their way back in. $1,000 on the Knicks, question mark, smart play or nah, says you're a walking. I don't know, bro. I personally would not bet. I'm not much of a bettor, dude. Now, my buddy, Santino, you see him in the chat, Paisan and his picks. He's a lot better at making those picks than I am. Extra point is good. I almost said the extra point attempt is good. I guess we could call it that. Your face after reading that, just no reaction. Yeah, it is. This is going to be an alley-oop that results in a foul at the top of the leap here. Jarrett Allen is going to go to the stripe now to shoot two. And now Jarrett Allen will get a chance from the charity stripe. Okay. Smart if they win, says Frymeister Bond. Mr. Mojo is dropping some lyrics from Freddie Mercury there. Mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, carry on. Are you doing NCAA tournament games? Oh, yeah, Smokey Bandit. The score is now 50-46. Both free throws will fall right there, Smokey. So here we go. Brunson back with it. Brunson eye to eye with James Harden. Brunson still working against Harden, but he's out of dribble, so he will dump this off to OG Anunoby. Anunoby is stripped on the drive. The ball goes out of bounds. 1.1 left on the shot clock. 3:27 on the game clock. Anunoby stripped by Harden. So 1 second left to go on the shot clock. We're about to get the inbound pass. Nice sharp pass there. Josh Hart for three. It's no good off the front of the rim. Rebounded Dean Wade. Wade to Harden. Harden brings the ball up court. Harden behind the back. Goes to the left-hand side. Goes to the strong side. Dean Wade for three. No good. Rebound. New York Knicks. OG Anunoby. Anunoby crosses midcourt. Karl Anthony Towns lines up the triple. Karl Anthony Towns bangs that one in. Nice shot by Towns. Big shot by Towns. And so Donovan Mitchell now says, give me the ball. Donovan Mitchell and Karl Anthony Towns going at it right now to be the point leaders. Mitchell will shoot. Mitchell will miss. It's rebounded here by Jarrett Allen, who passes this while on his back. James Harden with the shot clock down to 1, floats this one up, and it rolls on the rim. It's good. 52-49. A stolen ball this way comes back for the Cavaliers. James Harden with it. New York Knicks got to slow things down right now. James Harden will drive, he will shoot, and he will get swatted away. The rejection by Karl Anthony Towns. James Harden, a little slow to get up right now. Cat with a swat, 2:13 left to go. Looks like timeout will be called. This time it's the New York Knicks who want a moment to discuss. Okay, guys and gals, at halftime, I am going to have a trivia quiz for y'all. Santino put this trivia quiz together, guys, so in about 2 minutes, we will have this trivia quiz for the Knicks and the Cavs. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to test your knowledge on these two teams. But before then, my guess is that we've probably got a good handful of people who are new to this live stream. If you are new and this is your first time watching, raise your hand, say hello. Basketball seems to be a little more, we'll call it modest, intimate for the regular season. But when we get to the postseason, we will have, not might have, we will have tens of thousands of people watching during the postseason, which is super cool. And we will have tens of thousands of people watching during March Madness. So if you are new, just say hello, say hi, and let me know what's up. Let me know if you guys are out there. I'll give you guys your official shout out for Football Nation. Reading some of the comments. Love to Football Nation. Got to let the dogs out, and it's cheesesteak time. Ooh, that sounds good. Isabel saying, sorry, Mario, if I haven't commented a lot today. Just tell me if I have. No, you're good. You're good, Isabel. You're doing great. You're doing great. Karis Brown saying, damn, homie, you stay busy. Hey, man, there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay. I got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free. Fact. All right. So, I guess we have nobody new in the chat. That's interesting. All right. No worries. That's okay. Guys, you don't have to be shy. Look, it's going to be a while. The more you get to know me, the more you'll be willing to check in. New here. How long have you been doing this? Hey, we got someone. Kevin. I started this channel about 3 years ago, a little over 3 years ago now. Back in December, I hit the 3-year mark. So I've been doing this for about 3 years. It was last year around this time that I realized that I really need some help. So Santino, this guy right now, Santino has been helping me out with graphical production and some of the back end things here as well, man, helping in a big way. Now that I've got a son who's 10 months old, I really did not have a whole lot of time to do all the extra things that we do on this channel, i.e. all of these graphics that I love to put together for you guys. And, you know, I was doing this on my own, but it's just so much work to put all of these graphics together and make sure that they're fresh night in and night out. So, without help, it was impossible. 1,000 locked in on the Knicks says, you are walking. You're a walking. He says, hey, I'm walking over here. Regina asking, what is up with the game? Well, Regina, if you missed what I mentioned earlier, we are in the middle of a timeout. The New York Knicks called a timeout on that side. We are currently about to get right back into the game. Dave Valentine saying, watching from Florida, what's up? That shot is going to go up and go off the rim. No good, folks. We are back. We are back. So commercial break is over. We officially have less than 2 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Karl Anthony Towns. Ooh, gets the basketball swatted away by Jarrett Allen. Allen takes it all the way and drops the hammer on the other end. 54-49, the Cleveland Cavaliers have a 5-point lead. Mikal Bridges goes to the right-hand side. He will do a fadeaway baseline jump shot. That shot is no good. Bounces high off the rim. And James Harden will kick this out to Dean Wade. Wade inside to Jarrett Allen again. And Allen with another dunk. He now leads the Cavaliers with 12. And if you look across the board, Donovan Mitchell with 11. Jarrett Allen with 12. He's also got 5 rebounds. Donovan Mitchell's got 4 assists. The Cavaliers are on fire right now. There's a feed. Here's a drive, a pump fake, and a reverse layup. Not going to fall for Bridges. Rebounded by Dean Wade. Dean Wade, Merrill, Robinson, Allen. Ooh, this shot's going to be no good. 51 seconds left to go. Looks like Donovan Mitchell will draw the foul. He'll go to the stripe. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls who are watching this live stream, thanks for hanging out. Quick question, and this might sound weird, but did you hit that like button yet? Did you hit that like button yet? Do me a favor, smash that like button. That shot goes up. That shot is good. You're asking, why does Bridges keep shooting the ball? Because Brunson isn't. Brunson has been, honestly, on the side of a milk carton, bro. I'm looking for Jalen Brunson right now. He's got 10 points today, but that is very small numbers by his standards. He'd be closer to 15 right now, which may not sound like a big difference, but it's a 50% increase in productivity. Both free throws are good right here, folks. Both free throws are good. We do have the Cavaliers in the bonus at this moment. Here's Brunson. Brunson at the straightaway will shoot the tray. Brunson will knock it down as soon as I start talking trash. There he is. So Brunson buries the 3. Donovan Mitchell brings the ball up court. Mitchell looking for a 2-for-1 opportunity. They got to shoot now. Probably not going to get it. No, definitely not going to get it. He shoots from the elbow. It's going to bounce. It does get the friendly shooter's roll. So the score is 60-52. Brunson brings the ball up. I also don't know if I love the bonus logo being red, but small details. I can definitely change the color. Shot clock is off, guys. Brunson feeds inside. Bridges will shoot. Mikal Bridges does knock it down. 54-60. James Harden contested will shoot and miss. We go to halftime with a 60-54 scoreline. The Cleveland Cavaliers are up 60-54 over the New York Knicks. Both teams with 5 timeouts remaining as we get into halftime here. Excuse me. Let's put 15 minutes on the clock. We're going to start this now. We are now at halftime. We'll turn off the bonuses here. Let's go ahead and turn off that bonus. Where'd I put you? There we go. Okay, and that means it's time for our trivia quiz. Yeah, I'm going to go with yellow there, Santino. We'll change that in a second. But let's do the trivia quiz. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for trivia. You know how this goes, guys. We're just going to ask y'all 10 very simple questions. All you got to do is your best and forget the rest. We always start with question number 1 and work our way down. What's up, Limitless? Through discipline. Question number 1, guys. How many mascots do the Cleveland Cavaliers have? Is it 1, 2, or 3? How many mascots do the Cleveland Cavaliers have? Officially, how many official mascots do they have? So Wesley says A, Freimeister says C, Ricky says A, Robert says A. Okay, the answer is B. They have 2 mascots. They have Moondog, who is the dog with the crescent moon right there, and of course Sir Cece, a night-themed character representing the team's colors and spirit. So the answer is B, Freimeister. Jeremy said that was tough already. Question number 2. What is the name of the New York Knicks home court? Is it the Barclays Center? Is it the Holcomb Rucker Park? Or is it Madison Square Garden? A, B, or C? What is the name of the New York Knicks home court? Nia, first to answer here. She says C. Wesley says C. William says C. Freimeister says rub it in. It is Madison Square Garden. It's duh garden, says Mr. Mojo. That is correct, guys. Okay. All right. You guys got this right. You see it? You feeling it? Easy money. Easy money. It is Madison Square Garden. They've been there forever. All right, guys. Let's move on to question number 3. Now, James Harden was acquired this month by the Cleveland Cavaliers. How many NBA teams has James Harden officially been on now? Is it 5, 6, or 7? James Harden has been passed around the league like a bong at a frat party. How many teams has he been on? Nia says A or B. Dr. Jeremy says B. Good job, Dr. Jeremy. 6 teams. You can see all the jerseys there. OKC, Houston, Brooklyn, Philly, LA Clippers, and Cleveland. So, yeah, a lot of teams. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Question number 4. How many times have the New York Knicks won the NBA Finals? I.e., how many championships do the New York Knicks have? Is it 2, 3, or 4? How many NBA championships do the New York Knickerbockers have? A, B, or C? A, B, C, says Ricky. Oh, the NBA Finals, man. The NBA Finals. Genji, that's the point. The answer is 2. The answer is A, ladies and gentlemen. The Knicks won in 1970 and then again over the Lakers in 1973. Both times it was over the Lakers. So the answer there was 2. Next question, guys. Entering today's game, who is leading the Cavaliers in personal fouls? Who is leading the Cavaliers in personal fouls? Is it Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Tyson, or Evan Mobley? Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Tyson, or Evan Mobley? The answer is Jalen Tyson with 132 personal fouls entering today's game. Donovan Mitchell with 131 and Evan Mobley with 111 personal fouls this season, so not by much. Let's go on to question number 6. That was kind of a tough question, bro. Kind of a tough question. All right, question number 6, guys. Who holds the single-season record for three-pointers made for the New York Knicks? Is it Dante DiVincenzo? Is it Evan Fournier? Or is it Julius Randle? DiVincenzo, Fournier, or Randle? Who has the most three-point shots ever made in a single season for the New York Knicks? The answer is Dante DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo had 283 three-point shots made in the 2023-2024 season over 81 games, passing Fournier's record of 241 from just a few years prior. Let's go to question number 7. The historic Cavaliers were prominent in which war? So, the Cavaliers. That's not just something made up. This is something from one of these wars. Which of these 3 wars? Is it the Turkish War, the English Civil War, or the Anglo-Spanish War? Little history lesson for you guys. This was actually the English Civil War, which happened in 1642 to 1651. King Charles I earned the nickname Cavaliers for their country. And, yeah, there's a lot of history in there. We're not going to go too far into that. I just thought that you guys might enjoy that question there. Santino digging deep into the bag for those questions. All right, guys. Entering today's game, who was leading the Knicks in offensive rebounds? Is it Mitch Robinson, Josh Hart, or Karl Anthony Towns? Who is leading this team in offensive rebounds entering today's game? A, B, or C? The answer is Mitchell Robinson, and I think he leads this. Honestly, we've seen him get a bunch of offensive rebounds today, so that shouldn't be very surprising. Mitch Robinson always hanging out under the rim. Karl Anthony Towns, even though he is big and even though he can get rebounds, he is a little bit more of a floor stretcher than Mitch Robinson is. All right, guys, which of these Cleveland Cavaliers all-time defensive records does LeBron James not have? I'll read that one more time. Which of these Cavaliers all-time defensive records does LeBron James not have? Is it the most defensive rebounds, the most blocks, or the most steals? A, B, or C? A, B, or C? LeBron does not have the most blocks. LeBron does not have the most blocks. And it's a big difference right there. He does have the most defensive rebounds and the most steals. So, yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next one, guys. Which current Knicks player was spotted working out with the Sasquatch in a different commercial? So, you know how the NBA likes to do fun commercials here. This one, I believe, is for, was it Jack's Link? I'm not quite sure, but one of these 3 players, Brunson, Bridges, or Towns, was once spotted with the Sasquatch. I'll give you a hint. He's about as big as the Sasquatch. That should give you the answer there. The answer is C, Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns. Oh, did you see that, Santino? It happened pretty quick. I don't know why that final question just disappeared. But that is your answer. All right, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching Football Nation. Thank you guys so much for playing that trivia quiz with me. How did y'all do on that quiz today? How did you guys do on that quiz? Downhill with no breaks, says Jeremy Hodenstein. Let's see. Wesley says 2 out of 9. Final slide dipped out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that happened. But, yeah, if you're going to reuse that template, well, we can talk offline. 7-10, final score. Well done, Nia. Well done, Nia. I think, Nia, you are the champion of the chat today, unless anyone got more than 7. Oh, I spoke too soon. Ricky. Ricky is the champion of the chat with 8 out of 10 correct questions. Good job, man. Good job, Ricky. Okay. Well, folks, this game is actually pretty good. We got about 5 minutes right now until halftime is over. 5 minutes here left to go. Before I get into the stats for the first half, I do want to mention that we are still promoting an event that's happening here in the San Antonio area. Now, I just asked at the end of the first quarter where you guys are watching from, so I know that the majority of you guys are not in the San Antonio area, but please just bear with me. I'm going to go ahead and run this quick little promotional video that Santino and I put together. A couple things you'll notice off the bat for this video. One, the studio that we went to, they've got Football Nation in the background. You'll notice this on their giant TVs in the background. Two, you'll actually see Santino in a couple of the shots with the camera in hand. We were working hard, man, and that's what we like to do. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up this video, guys. I'll be back in about 45 seconds. Hang tight.
Yeah. Yeah, fourth quarter pressure, faith in my chest. Down on the scoreboard, still feel blessed. Cleats in the mud, but my vision clear. God put me here, I should be here. Life hit hard, I ain't fall. Cross on my neck, heart on gold. Devil try blitz, but I don't fear. If I got right, I should be here. You should be here. Right where you stand. God got a purpose, God got a plan. Win or lose, still call this year. He put you in the game. You should
I'm
be
glad
here.
I came down here to watch y'all work, man, and I personally wanted to invite you to my camp again this year.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, you're one of the MVPs last year, so we'll be out there March 7th and 8th again. And
I'll be there.
yeah, man, I'm excited.
Thank you.
Yeah, brother.
So we've got less than 2 weeks until that March 7th and 8th date that Elijah mentioned. Those of you who do not know, Elijah Garcia is a defensive end for the Atlanta Falcons, and he was playing for the New York Giants last season. This year, in the 2025 campaign, in that New York Giants versus Dallas Cowboys game, he actually got a sack on Dak Prescott, and he's going to be hosting a football camp here in San Antonio. If you guys are interested or you want to help the fundraiser, you can donate. There should be links in the description. I actually don't know if I put the links out there. But anyways, yeah, man, we're doing stuff, man. We're working with some pretty interesting people. The guy in the red shirt, his name is TNT. His name is Coach Tony Charles. He is actually the International Operations Director for the U.S. Army Bowl. And we're working hand in hand with him and Elijah to help bring this style of content and more football content from the actual field to you guys. So on March 7th and 8th, I will be live. Santino will be with me. We will be live from Westover Sports Complex covering this event. So if you guys want to check in on March 7th and 8th, we'll be live all day doing a promotional fundraiser on those days. Okay, cool. So about 2 minutes left to go. I promised you guys we'd talk about some stats. Let's get into those. Okay, so far today, excuse me, so far today, Jalen Brunson leads the pack for the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson with 13 points. He's made 4 of 7 today, and he is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. So 3 of his 13 points have come from the stripe. Meanwhile, on the other side for the Cleveland Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell is leading the squad. He is not actually shooting the basketball very well. He is 4 for 10 from the field, but he has gotten to the stripe quite a bit. So 6 of his 15 points have come from the free throw line. Taking a look at the rebounds, guys, Mitch Robinson leads the team with 6 rebounds. He did pop up on our trivia quiz. He's got 4 defensive rebounds and 2 offensive rebounds. Meanwhile, Jarrett Allen leads the team for the Cleveland Cavaliers in rebounds with 5, 2 defensive rebounds, 3 offensive rebounds. Josh Hart, you can see right here, he leads the team in assists. He's played 15 minutes today. He does have 3 turnovers today, so not great. I think that might be turnovers 4. So those steals, I got to double check that stat right there. Let's take a look at this. I'm going to click on this right now. Whoops. Current game, APG, this game, 15 minutes. That's 1 steal. So, yeah, the turnovers are his own turnovers. So 3 turnovers on his own. Okay, let's put this back in frame. Excuse me. Oops. Hang tight. We're going to put this right back into frame. Halftime should just about be over, guys. So we'll start the second half here momentarily. Entertaining, says Ashbury. Thanks. Good business decision, says Ashbury. Thanks, Ashbury. Santino is a nice touch. Sorry if I'm lurking, says Santino. You're not lurking, man. DJ Mario, says Jeremy Hottenstein. Yeah, man, I actually wrote that song for this event. Ricky saying call. I'm going to call you, Ricky. What's up, man? Okay, so according to the 15-minute timer that I set 15 minutes ago, we should be done with this halftime break in just a second. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the third quarter. We're going to reset the clock with 12 minutes here. The New York Knicks won the tip-off, so the Cleveland Cavaliers will inbound. Now, the Cleveland Cavaliers are heading this way for the second half, and the New York Knicks are heading that way to the left side of your screen. So Cleveland Cavaliers going to the right, New York Knicks going to the left. Just saying says that the Cavaliers aren't just going to the right, they're going to the finals. It's possible, man. It's possible. He's just saying. He's just saying Cavs going to the finals. Well, we got a ways to go, just saying, and the playoffs are not going to be easy, but this should be an interesting game nevertheless. So it's a 6-point game. New York Knicks 54, Cleveland Cavaliers 60. Second half about to get started. James Harden tying his shoes here. Rock the house, Cleveland, says Ashbury. I got another question for you guys. Those of you who have already smashed the like button, well, I won't ask that question right now. Shout out to Silly Gamer. No relation to the game, but go Pistons. I love it, dude. Thanks for checking in, man. Here's the inbound pass, and we are starting the second half now. Second half is underway. James Harden with the basketball. We've got all the starters on right now. Harden working against Josh Hart. The fadeaway baseline jump shot does go down. He knocks that one back. Knock him back, knock him back, knock him back, knock him back. All right. Okay. Karl Anthony Towns to Brunson. Brunson double teamed here. He tries to split the defense. They're going to credit that foul. I think he draws the foul. And it's Dean Wade who commits the foul. So Dean Wade reaches in, commits the foul. We're going to see what's going on here. Josh Hart having some objections for the officials right now. He's got this very confused and not very happy face right now. Josh Hart trying to talk to these officials on the sideline. A lot of chit-chat going back and forth. I'm actually not against that, but it looks like didn't look like a shooting foul to me. And I guess ball don't lie. Jalen Brunson is at the free throw line. He shoots and misses the first of the two shots. Mr. Green, what's up, dude? What's up, Mr. Green? Neil saying Cavs need this win. That's it, Wesley. You already know. All right, guys, back to the action. Pistons looked good last night. Not as good as my Spurs. Not as good as my San Antonio Spurs. Donovan Mitchell shoots the three ball. He is fouled beyond the arc. So Donovan Mitchell will shoot 3 shots at the free throw line now. You know, if there's one person aside from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander who can get to the free throw line, it's Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell is a free throw machine. And so is SGA. And so is SGA. East or West, says Ashbury. I'm a fan of the West, man. The best in the West right now. Donovan Mitchell will miss his first free throw of the day. The score remains 62-55. Mitchell at the stripe right now to shoot another one. What is the Spurs chant? Go Spurs go, bro. There's the second free throw. This one does land, and of course, I did say he was fouled beyond the arc, so he will have 3 shots here. Here comes the third. Starters on the court for both teams. Free throw number 3 coming in for Donovan Mitchell. He sinks the third. The score, 64-55. Schwiggity swag, 55. My IQ, 55. Okay. To the left side here. Ugly pass. It's stolen by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell gets it. Cross-court pass to Dean Wade. Wade slowing things down. Finds Mobley. Mobley against Karl Anthony Towns. In the post. Mobley posted up against Towns. He turns around. Going to try to shoot over Towns. Ugly shot. Rebounded Jarrett Allen. Allen going to go ahead and put it in. The score, 66-55. Down by 11, the New York Knicks need to find an answer here, but the Knicks are very good at coming back in the fourth quarter. I'm not too worried about New York right now. Cleveland Cavaliers playing good defense. Josh Hart with possession. Hart against Harden. Cross court to Bridges. Mikal Bridges steps inside the three-point line, shoots, and falls short. Mitchell uses a nice screen. He'll pull up and shoot that one a little too strong. A rebound here for Josh Hart. Full court pass to Mikal Bridges. Bridges will lay this one up and miss. A miss for Bridges. James Harden now has it. A lot of empty possessions here for the New York Knicks to start the second half. Behind the back pass. Offline on the shot here. Bad shot this time by Wade. Brunson, eye to eye with Wade. Brunson now against Jarrett Allen. Passes to OG Anunoby for three, and OG Anunoby will knock down the three ball. Okay. OG Anunoby, just catching that right now. Backwards pass, one more pass to Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell between the legs. Mitchell, bounce pass inside to Dean Wade. Wade finds a man in the wing, and James Harden. Splash! Beautiful shot there for James Harden. 9:14 left to go. Timeout called New York Knicks. And the Cavaliers, 69, giggity, goo. 58-69, Cleveland with the lead. Freimeister Bond saying 500 watching, 200 likes. Actually, 500 is still a very intimate stream, guys. We're used to having at least a 0 behind that, at least during football season. Anyways, this is not a huge marquee game right now. We've still got, 25 games left this season? Someone help me out with some math right here. 36 plus 22 is 48 out of 82 games. So, yeah, we've got 34 games left, right? I think that's math. Take a drink, he said giggity. At this point, I'm personally realizing that my crutch word for today is the word okay. So take a drink every time I say okay. H2O, says Ashbury. Mario, you got me watching the NBA. It's a Christmas miracle. Cheers to that, sir. Why won't Mobley shoot? Okay, guys, let me ask y'all a question. See, I said it again. That's a drink. I'll be drunk, says Mr. Mojo. Seriously, bro. I got to lay off of it. But at least, they say that having court awareness is great. Having ball awareness is great. But the best awareness is self-awareness. And I am very self-aware right now of my crutch. I'm just here for Mario, says Bill. Thank you, Bill. Grade A Bars says, go Knicks, but Cavaliers probably going to win. If you are betting on today's game, raise your hand. 58 played, no 48, says IKev EV. IKev, what's up, man? Kevev? IKevev? Kaviv? Maybe it's Kaviv. I don't know. Markets are weak, but fan base is superstitious. Very superstitious. Dun, 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 dun. Seth says, I am making a bet today. Seth, talk to me, brother. What's your bet? The beautiful Courtney is in the chat. Check her out with her Football Nation hoodie on right now. Link in the description if you guys want to get some merch. Karis Brown saying, playing on players, not the game itself. I do that sometimes too. Freimeister saying, my mom would kill me if I gamble, and I'm grown. Fact. Okay. Mr. Mojo, says, I said it again. Mr. Mojo says, I got the spread. Wesley says the best ability is availability. That's also true. That's also very true. Hola, patron, she says. Bienvenidos. Let's see. Crunch says, where the hell is Sam Merrill with them threes? Styling, profiling. Writings on the wall. It is really tough there, silly. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming back from the commercial break. And it looks like the New York Knicks will have possession here. Brunson brings the ball up court. Brunson between the legs. Brunson working on it here. He's going to take this shot from inside the key here, just beyond the free throw line, but it does not fall. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell puts it on the right hand, shoots with the left, no good, rebounded by Hart. Josh Hart, it's 2-on-2, kicks it to the right side. Mikal Bridges, too much mustard, gets his own rebound, shoots again. The second shot will fall, 60-69. All right. 8:35, James Harden, cross-court pass. Looks like stepped on the sideline at the top of the screen. Donovan Mitchell out of bounds right there. A good, sharp pass. Good, sharp pass. And there was a lot of contact there. That should have been either a blocking foul or a charging foul in that Brunson-Harden situation. We're back to it, folks. Here is Brunson. Brunson to the right hand. Brunson working against Dean Wade. Finds Anunoby. Anunoby goes to the left. He's covered right now by James Harden. Feed inside. Mikal Bridges gets a man to jump. Bridges just tosses it up in the air, hoping that it will go in, but Bridges will end up going to the free throw line to shoot two. So Bridges is at the free throw line now. Definitely a foul right there. My goodness. Evan Mobley landing on the back of Mikal Bridges. Bridges to shoot two free throws. He gets two shots. Two shots. What about 8 shots of Jose Cuervo? First free throw does fall for Mikal Bridges. Longest Iron Man streaks is what it says right now. 6:15 for Mikal Bridges. He's top 10 in NBA history. Excuse me. Second free throw also falls for Mikal Bridges. The Cleveland Cavaliers inbound, and the Cavaliers have possession now. Here is James Harden to the left-hand side. Between the legs, crossover, goes to the right side. Harden bounces this one into Mobley. Excuse me, it's Jarrett Allen. He draws the foul. 7:55 left to go, and I don't know if this will be a shooting foul or not. Suffering as a Niners fan, too, says Courtney. So 7:55 left to go. 7:55 here left to go. And Jarrett Allen is indeed at the free throw line. The score is no longer 69-62. It is now 70-62. The first free throw falls for Jarrett Allen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome one and all to Football Nation. Second free throw also will fall here for Jarrett Allen. Here we go. Brunson brings the ball up court. Brunson will drive to the left-hand side. He is standing outside the paint, kicks it out to OG Anunoby, back into the hands of Brunson. Brunson against Harden. He fakes the screen. He's looking at the straightaway. The clock stops with 7:36 on it. 5 seconds on the play clock. They're going to add a few more here. Looks like James Harden might have committed a foul. James Harden reached out with that left hand and hit him in the face. I don't think that was intentional, but it was a foul. Here's the inbound pass. We'll start the clock once again. Brunson working on Dean Wade. Sharp pass to Mikal Bridges. Bridges at the free throw line finds OG Anunoby, who is smothered right now by Harden. He will shoot the triple. No good. Rebounded Evan Mobley. Mobley gets the board. Mobley brings it up court. Mobley, spin move now. He is now in the paint, still hanging on to the basketball. Evan Mobley gives and goes and gets it right back. He is in the post against Josh Hart, finds James Harden. Harden, the step back triple, no good. Rebounded by Bridges. So, Josh Hart finds Brunson in the straightaway, over to Bridges. Bridges for three. Bridges, no good. And fighting for the rebound here, we are going to get a jump ball. Looks like Karl Anthony Towns got wrapped up here. So, Cat going to get in a jump ball right now. Looks like Donovan Mitchell. That hurts, but not as bad as losing OC, offensive coordinator. Your bet is probably right. Oh, man, you guys are talking football right now. Well, it is Football Nation, so I'm not really that surprised. Karl Anthony Towns not at the stripe. It wasn't, looks like a foul. Not a jump ball either. It looks like it was a foul here, but a regular foul. Shot from three-point land, no good. Coming back the other way. Behind the back pass, bad pass here for James Harden. It's stolen. Mikal Bridges goes up. He is hacked on the way up. 6:27 left to go, and Bridges is going to go to the stripe. So now, without a doubt, Mikal Bridges goes to the free throw line. Well done by Mikal Bridges to see that behind the back pass and to jump in and say, I'm going to take that. Really, really good effort right now. We can't help ourselves, says Courtney. I'm in withdrawal, says Freimeister from football. I'm already ready for fantasy football, says Country. First free throw for Mikal Bridges is offline. He just missed his first free throw of the day. I would love to cover one of these two games tomorrow, whether it's OKC and Detroit or Boston and Denver. Boston-Denver might actually be a possibility, but I think it might just be smart to take the day. Okay, second free throw is good. I said it again. Second free throw is good. Here is Harden. Harden drives. Harden bounce pass inside. This is going to be stolen. It's stolen by the Knicks. Knicks get the ball back, and here comes Brunson. Brunson goes to the left. He drives. He runs out of steam, and it's stolen back the other way. Fast break. Harden is fouled hard by Brunson this time in transition. 5:57 left to go. So 5:57 left to go. Looks like we are going to get another two free throws here. This game, the pace of this game has slowed down tremendously. The pace of this game feels like it's slowed down quite a bit. We're getting a lot of free throws now. We're getting a lot of stop and go action, which is not necessarily ideal. Wow, that did not go down as a foul. That went down as a block by Jalen Brunson. So here's an inbound pass. Here's a three ball. This one, no good. Rebounded by Shamet. And Brunson goes to the left. Passes to Bridges. Bridges, a baseline jump shot. Puts a little too much on it. It goes over the rim. Taps the far side of the rim. Rebounded Cavaliers. Schroeder. Pass, 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 pass. Harden now with it. Harden drives. Harden double teamed here. A step back Jay in open space. Off the rim, rebounded Mitchell Robinson. Shamet brings the ball up court. Shamet at the top of the three-point line. Passes to Brunson. Brunson hanging on to it here. Takes his time. Brunson at the three-point line. Now he's in the post. He's posting down. Schroeder, a turnaround jump shot, no good. And the Cavaliers have held these New York Knicks to like 3 empty possessions in a row. Here is Allen, and Jared Allen puts up the floater. That one's an easy shot there. Nice assist by Schroeder. You know, it just seems and feels like, ooh, Shamet shoots the three. That's off the rim, no good. Rebounded this time by Allen. So Jared Allen pushes this forward, and there is a drive and a layup offline this time. The drive and the layup offline, and wide open coming back the other way. The New York Knicks cannot buy a shot. Another miss, bro. Here's a three ball, and it's good for James Harden the other way. Timeout, New York. Oh, my goodness. It is a clinic here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They are now up 76-63. The New York Knicks getting absolutely smashed right now. TA to Cowboys saying that's game. What's up to Cowboys? Welcome back. William Hooper, what up, Hoopheads? He's saying, heck yeah, let's go Cleveland. All right, guys, talk to me. Tell me. We've got more people in here now than we had before. Who are you rooting for? Drop red if you're a Cavaliers fan, anything red. Drop anything blue if you're a Knicks fan. Red for Cavs, blue for Knicks. Who are you rooting for today? Okay, Isaiah Muniz dropping the red right now. Hornet Nation dropping the red right now. To Cowboys saying, I'm a huge Knicks fan since 1991. I love it. 300 likes, says Big Dog. I love that too, man. Maybe we can get to 400. Last night's game got to just under 300, so cool. King Piccolo Edits. What up, bro? Let's go. There you are with the greatest Saiyan of all time. Nice. King Piccolo Edits. That's such an awesome name. I was watching Dragon Ball Z clips actually last night. That's so funny. Frymeister Bond, New York Knicks fan. Ashbury, Cavaliers fan. I really hate Karl Anthony Towns with a passion now. He's fixing to blow my parlay again. The softest NBA player ever, end quote, by Michael Jefferson. Okay, Mr. Jefferson. Hey, there we go. We got some colors checking in now. Mojo on the blue team. Frymeister Bond on the blue team. King Piccolo on the red team. Looks like Karash like dropping the blood on the red team right now. Guavy on the blue team. Ashbury on the red team. DJ Jean on the blue team. San Antonio Spurs for me. Hell yeah. Okay. There we go. Jay Siberians on the red team. Andrew on the blue team forever. Ice cold. William Hooper on the red team. 3X Nate on the red team. Let's go, guys. I see y'all checking into the chat. DJ Jean with a can of spam. Hey, country with the Phoenix Suns. This isn't football, says Living Like Larry. No, sir, it is not. And I'm sorry that the Seattle Supersonics no longer exist, Larry. But Oklahoma City Thunder ain't half bad, sir. Ain't half bad. Williams on the red team. Looks like Mimi is on the red team. William on the red team, and Coach sticking true to his Boston Celtics. The Spurs are red hot right now. Frymeister Bond, that has nothing to do with the Pacers. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is 100% Pittsburgh Steelers. All right. So let's step away. Ricky going with red. Folks, the commercial break is over. Thanks for keeping me entertained during that timeout. The New York Knicks are in trouble. They are down by 14. Is that right? Let me double check the score here. Should be down by, oh, excuse me. They are down by, I can't math right now, 13. Down by 13 as we start this. And Brunson will shoot from the elbow. This is no good. The extra shot will go up. Offensive rebound, and the putback is there for the New York Knicks. It is 65-76. No look pass, cross court. This one is going to be a beautiful shot from the wing. Call it a triple. Jalen Tyson buries it. Shamet brings the ball up court. Shamet to the wing. He steps back, gives this one over to Brunson, who's standing at the logo. Brunson makes his move. Brunson kicks it. Wide open three by Diawara. No good. Diawara offline from three-point land. Schroeder to the right-hand side. You know, this bench for the Cleveland Cavaliers is pretty solid right now. If we look at bench points, instead of the starters, kind of want to do that real quick. I want to show you guys some of those bench points coming in, kind of to just make a point here. At the start of this game, I was talking about At the start of this game, I was talking about, oh, shoot. We got a technical foul coming in. I think that must have been a 3-second violation here. It's a technical foul, defensive 3-second violation just happened. And I think I got an Amber Alert going on right now. Yep. My phone's buzzing on an Amber Alert. 3-second violation. The free throw here on the technical is offline. It's no good. 3:02 left to go, and the Cleveland Cavaliers will inbound. Schroeder feeds it through the back door here. Dean Wade doesn't like the look. A pass to Mitch Robinson. Robinson going to do some heroics. Unfortunately, he fell short. So, a 3-ball for Shamet. No good. Thanks, gorgeous. And it looks, I took my eyes off the screen for just a moment. And out of bounds. It's off Alvarado. Out of bounds. Nice. Oh, there's the replay. Schroeder had the basketball, and he just swatted this off of Alvarado's body out of bounds. New York Knicks. It is Cavaliers basketball. The Cavaliers backwards pass. Ooh, deflection here. Couple of passes. Good sharp passes for the Cavs. Cavs are taking their time. Donovan Mitchell will let the 3-ball fly. It rattles the rim. It's offline. It's rebounded by Shamet. He brings it back. Brunson working against Sam Merrill, and now a change, a little rotation here. He lets it fly against Dean Wade. This shot no good. Offensive rebound. Kicks it to the 3-point line. Alvarado also going to miss that shot. And it's starting to be a one-sided contest here. The Cleveland Cavaliers really starting to pull away now. Schroeder. Little contact here, a little couple of bodies hitting the ground right now. The drive, the shot, the block. Dean Wade gets it, though, and Dean Wade puts it in. It is 81-65. We're looking at a 16-point game, ladies and gentlemen. Brunson, they need to stop the bleeding here. Back to Brunson. Oh, yeah, these Cavaliers look really good, man. These Cavaliers look really good. I'm wondering how the Knicks are going to adjust, or if the Knicks could even keep pace. A bad shot here, an offensive rebound. Donovan Mitchell, he'll miss this one. It's going to end up being a foul. So Mitchell will go to the stripe with 109. I'm actually seriously starting to wonder if, like, the way they're playing in this game, I know it's just one game, but if they were to go face-to-face, that was an air ball, man. He airballed that. You got to be kidding me. I'm genuinely starting to wonder if this was a best-of-7 series. If this was a best-of-7 series, would the Knicks be able to hang on? Would they have the bench and the depth on the bench to make some adjustments? Yeah, we saw some really bad play from Diawara just now. The 6'9" forward. We just saw a change here. So Clarkson has checked in now for the New York Knicks. Second free throw also misses for Mitch Robinson. The Knicks can't buy a bucket right now. Donovan Mitchell brings the ball up court. Knicks fans struggling right here. Cavs fans loving every moment of this. Here is Donovan Mitchell between the legs. Bounces this to Sam Merrill. One more pass here to Tyson. Back to Merrill. Inside to Tyson. He shoots this one. He knocks that down. What a shot. Jalen Tyson buries that one. That was one of the highest arcing shots I've seen in a long time. That was a Steph Curry-looking shot. Brunson shoots, and another missed shot. Well, at least we're getting into the fourth quarter, and it looks like the misery will be over here soon. Schroeder puts it up. He misses. Offensive rebound again. Another miss. 21 seconds left in the third quarter, and maybe a chance to pull it back here at the end of the third. Maybe a chance to pull it back here. Brunson, eye to eye. He's standing way over here. Dean Wade against Brunson. Dean Wade gets the swat. 2 seconds left to go. Wow. Wow, with 2 seconds here left to go, a swat. Wow. Okay. Mikal Bridges leads this team with 15. Jarrett Allen leads the team with 18. We're seeing a change of rotation here. I'm starting to see more and more bench players come out. In case you're curious, guys, for who's the bench and who's not, please retire, Cat. 0 points in the third, says Michael. Woo. The over is in big trouble right now. There's a three-point shot to end the quarter. He lets it fly, and it's no good. So, 65-83, the Cleveland Cavaliers are up by 18 as we enter the fourth quarter. This is starting to feel like a one-sided game, folks. One-sided game, that's okay. It's okay, that's all right. Akuna Matata, I'm going to grab this chair because Unk is feeling old. Freimeister says, what do we call this? Football, basketball combination? I don't know. Let's go Cleveland says 30 minutes to New Orleans. Holy smokes, that was terrible, says Ur. How many points did the Knicks score that quarter? I can actually show you that. In that quarter, the New York Knicks scored 11 points. We'll actually hide this so you can see those stats. The New York Knicks scored 11 points in that quarter. That was absolutely abysmal. All right, guys, in the first, here's some stats for y'all so y'all can see a little more data here. The New York Knicks in the first quarter, 26-35. They outscored the Cavaliers in the second quarter, 28-25, but everything stalled out in a big way here in the third. 11 points in the third quarter. Are you kidding me? That's terrible. So that means that they trail by quite a bit. It's almost a 20-point spread. We've been fantasizing about a football-basketball hybrid sport in the chat. Is that what I missed? We are Football Nation. Dame time. Dame as in Damian Lillard time? Where is Towns? Asks Compa Bubs. Compa Bubs. Compa Bubs. I don't know, man. I have no idea where Towns is. Towns is not having a good day. It's not a bad day. He's actually on pace for a double-double if he can get a couple more rebounds here. But when we look at these teams overall, James Harden with 17, Donovan Mitchell with 17, Jarrett Allen with 18, Dean Wade with 11. Mobley is the only starter who doesn't have double digits right now. The only starter with no double digits. OG Anunoby has just 5 points today. Just 5 points. Josh Hart has 7 points. Karl Anthony Towns barely has 11. Allen, Harden, and Mitchell combined right now, if you're looking at these stats, these guys are killing them. When it's starter for starter right now, the Cleveland Cavaliers are just crushing the poor New York Knicks. Knicks need a new coach, says Coach. Let's see. What do you use for chat overlay? Stream Ninja? Nah, dude, I'm using OBS, bro. So if you're a YouTuber, first of all, I really want to start my secondary channel where I help other content creators. I really want to start my secondary channel where I help other content creators put their brands together and help them do kind of what I'm doing. But that's in the future. To answer your question, man, this is a direct plugin on OBS. If you go to your YouTube studio, you can literally click your chat overlay and just plug this into like the Earth symbol inside of OBS, and you would get exactly what you're seeing here. Anyways, this commercial break is over. We are starting the fourth quarter, folks. So fourth quarter is underway. The New York Knicks get the basketball, force of habit, get the basketball to start this quarter. All right, on the court right now. Whoops, cross-court pass. I got to fix this. Shamet lets the three ball fly. He is offline here, rebounded by the Cavaliers. This will be a quick quarter, folks. If the game continues at this pace, this will be a quick quarter. Spin move by Mobley. Mobley against Shamet. Another spin move for Mobley. Mobley going to lose it. Jose Alvarado going to commit a foul, and we're going to go. We're going to get an inbound pass here with 11:23. Oh, dude, did you really? Yeah, man, I'd be happy to help with live streams. So, I mean, honestly, man, if you look at my YouTube channel, I've got live streams with over 1 million views. If you look at my long-form videos, I don't know why, they don't perform very well. But I can promise you, thank you. You're awesome. Yeah, you can totally. That's fine. Thanks. Love you. Second free throw is good, guys. The score is 84-65. My wife came in and was talking about something else here. Give me one moment while I get that fixed for you. Okay, folks. Damn it. I really got to stop saying that. Doesn't really matter. The Knicks had possession. They literally milked that 24-second shot clock and lost possession. Here's a full court pass, and it's still going to go out of bounds. I don't know what's happening in this game. It is an absolute disaster and a full-on meltdown here for the New York Knicks after the third quarter. Please, Towns, says Compa, I believe in you, brother. So is Harden going to get put back in, says Forward TM, or asks Forward TM. At this point, man, probably not. We're getting really close to garbage time. You'll notice here already that these people with stars next to their names, these are your starters. We're seeing less and less starters on the court for both sides, and it's probably going to be like that for the rest of the game unless it gets close, unless the bench can actually do something. Anunoby kicks this one out to the three-point line, and finally a shot lands for Alvarado. It is 68-84, but they've got a lot of ground to make up now. Schroeder back and forth. Schroeder between the legs. Schroeder's in trouble, so he'll pass this over to Mobley. Mobley goes around the horn, steps on the gas, makes his move, shoots over Towns, draws the foul, stops the clock with 10:16. He'll go to the stripe. Another foul on Karl Anthony Towns. Nobody in foul trouble at this moment. No worries, Wesley. You take care. Just saying, na, 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye to the Knicks. 37-21 is still better than 36-22. is what Country says. However, at the end of this game, it's still going to be it'll be 37-22, 37-22 for both of these teams. Looked like Mobley missed the first of the two free throws. The second free throw will fall. The inbound passes here, and Jose Alvarado brings the ball up court. Alvarado at the logo uses a screen. Screen collapses. Alvarado gonna go around, kicks it to the three-point line, wide open for Josh Hart. Bang! Knocks it down. 71-85. Still a lot of ground to make up here. Dennis Schroeder. Back and forth here, back into the hands of Schroeder. Schroeder loses it. It's a kick. It goes out of bounds. Hey-o, we got a super chat. I will message you either Instagram, email, or Instagram. Thank you, by the way. I'm in Austin. Oh, bro, you're right up the street, dude. We're in San Antonio, bro. Honestly, man, I'd be down to grab a beer or whatever. I'm actually not drinking these days. I haven't had a beer in quite some time. Not the point. Three ball will fly, an air ball will fly, and it's rebounded by the New York Knicks. So Alvarado to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns kicks it to the three-point line. Josh Hart. I'm going to bring this back up. Thanks, man. I'll leave that there for a minute. Thanks for the super, bro. Please message me. I'm always down to help if you got questions. I'm always down to talk. Anunoby knocks down a three-point shot, but Shamet stepped on the sideline first. That's 16 turnovers, bro. 16 turnovers. I am Tim Warner. So, Tim, does that mean that you've done Kill Tony? Have you done Kill Tony? You're in Austin, right? You do comedy? Here's Schroeder. Pulls up and shoots from the top of the key. Schroeder offline. This one tipped back into the hands of the Cavs. Three-point shot. Bang! Donovan Mitchell says, watch this. Put 250 on the Knicks. Shaking my head, says Reese. There's Karl Anthony Towns. They're down by 17. The score is 71-88. Passes this to Hart. That's actually Jose Alvarado, excuse me. Alvarado with nowhere to go. And it looks like there's going to be a 3-second. Karl Anthony Towns will get a technical free throw here. 3 seconds, defensive 3 seconds in the key. Okay, so for those of you who do not know, y'all might remember it this way. It was called puppy dog guarding when you played, right? Like when you're playing home base in hide and seek. If you are inside of that red painted area where this basketball is for 3 seconds without covering another player, that is puppy dog guarding, and you will be charged a technical foul if you are inside the paint on defense. Same is true for offense if you're just hanging out under the rim for 3 seconds. You can't just hang out there. You got to be active and you got to be moving, for those of you who did not know. Okay. Gosh darn it. I cannot stop saying that. By the way, the technical free throw was good. Brunson is back in here. Brunson works his way over. Feeds it to the left side. A shot for Karl Anthony Towns will finally fall. 74-88. It's a 14-point game with 8:22 left to go. James Harden has also checked back in, so that's good news for those of you who are Harden fans. Evan Mobley with possession. Mobley passes this, and one more pass to the corner. A three ball for Harden. It's good! In your face, OG Anunoby. What a shot from James Harden in the corner. Brunson, left hand here. Brunson goes to the right. Feed inside to Towns. A nice double clutch here, but the layup not going to fall. It's 2-on-2. Fast break. Going to slow things down now. Tyson kicks to the corner three. Donovan Mitchell not there, but a dunk on an offensive board for Evan Mobley does go down. And the score is 93-74. Timeout called, New York Knicks. It's actually timeout Cavaliers for whatever reason. Is that right? Okay. Put 5 assists for Mitchell. Sam Merrill didn't even score. Damn, says Jen. Yeah, Merrill has not had a good day. I need Mitchell to score 5 more. Take Donovan Mitchell out. He's messing up my parlay, says Nico. OM gosh, I remember that. Why do I know what that is? Memory unlocked, says Country. Okay. Freimeister Boss says hello to Christina. I pray to God they investigate Karl Anthony Towns because he is most definitely betting the under on himself. He is 4 for 4 in field goals, but not attempting anything, says Michael. I mean, I don't know. You got a point. You're saying he's not really attempting anything. He's not. How many assists for Mitchell? Mitchell's numbers are right here, my friend. So all of this data is right here for you guys. Donovan Mitchell today, assists 4. 4 assists today. These are the players on the court. On the court, ladies and gentlemen. And these numbers up top, these are your leaders for today. These are your leaders for today. Desmond just subscribed. Excuse me. Thanks, Desmond, for checking in. You think they're pulling Brunson? They should. About to throw a rack on Thunder to get my money back, says Reese. Sorry, dude. That's tough, man. That's a tough loss there. Pulling Brunson right now, says MK Ultra Instinct. Is that like Mortal Kombat or like Killer Instinct? Y'all remember that game? Mario, oh, that's what she says. When you said puppy dog guarding. Yeah, it's like that. You can't just hang out there. Let's see. Thanks, Desmond, says Freimeister. What up, Ricky? So, newbies, welcome to Football Nation. I'm going to get back up on my feet because I don't want to lose the energy and I don't want to lose the crowd either. So I'll get back up on my feet. We do that from time to time, guys. What's up, y'all? If you're new, my name is Mario. We cover football on this channel, which is why the channel is called Football Nation. But, little history lesson for you. Basketball was invented so that football players could stay in shape during the freezing cold months. Basketball was played indoors. It allowed football players to get their cardio and get their workouts. It's what they did during the offseason. It's what I do during the offseason. So we're taking another page out of history. We will be covering the NBA playoffs. We will also be covering March Madness as it comes up. We got a lot of content coming up in the next few weeks, and I am so happy that you guys are with me today. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, man, I am going to have to do something to myself. I need someone with like a shock collar here every time I say okay. Every time I say okay, I need to be shocked with a taser or something, so I just stop doing it. It's my crutch. And, again, the self-awareness is helping me so I don't do this when the time is big. When we've got a much bigger stage, 3 ball will fly for Jalen Brunson. He does bury this one, but it feels like it's too little too late. 77-93 with 7:13 left to go. Evan Mobley at the three-point line. Mobley goes to the left. He's working against Karl Anthony Towns. Little shake and bake here. He shoots. He scores. 95-77. Mobley puts 2 more up. Brunson brings the ball across midcourt. Brunson goes to the left side. That's his strong side as well. Kicks it to the three-point line. OG Anunoby wide open. No good. There's a foul that happened here, over the back foul. Looks like that one will probably go against Dean Wade. No, they're highlighting someone else here. That looks like it's Jalen Tyson who committed the foul. We'll stop the clock with 6:46 now. I am Tim Warner, messages me on Instagram. Okay, bro. Bet. The inbound pass coming in now. Karl Anthony Towns passes to Brunson. Brunson goes to the top of the screen. Little sidestep. Looked like a travel to me. And he's going to actually draw a foul somehow. Definitely a stutter step. But Brunson is going to go to the stripe. Let me take a quick look at this Instagram message. Did you message the Football Nation Instagram or my personal Instagram, bro? Because there is a difference between the two. Where's my Instagram? I don't even... First free throw is offline. First free throw, no good. Let's unpause temporarily. Looking for the message. Let's see. Brunson's still at the stripe, so you must have messaged the Football Nation IG. Let's take a quick look. Second free throw coming in right now. Bro, I actually don't see your message. I don't see your message on Instagram. Interesting. Did you message me on... Well, he said Instagram. Why'd they take Mitchell out? Well, because they're up by a lot, and there's no need to injure your best player. A foul coming in right now. The score is 78-95. Knicks got to do something, says Reese. That's what I'm saying, man. What they saving Cat for? Cat's on the court right now. Towns is on the court right now. There's the inbound pass. And another foul. Looks like this time it's a charge against Dean Wade. So a turnover here. It's Knicks basketball. 6:25 left to go. Trash Mike Brown puts Clarkson in down 20. Should have signed Mark Jackson as coach. Don't see my Knicks winning no chip this year, says Shonda. Sorry about that, Shonda. Mario with FN logo. That's probably, yeah, that's probably it. Commercial break. Commercial break coming in. Okay. Let me do something here. Bro, if you want to reach me, here's the best way to reach me. Let's just go to I'm going to drop the link in the chat. There's a contact list right now. There's a way to contact me if you go to the website. It's footballnationusa.com. You can email me there. Or I'm actually just going to drop my personal Facebook. I don't mind dropping my personal Facebook, especially because I'm checking it out all the time. But if you guys want to chat with me on like my Facebook account, y'all can follow me on Facebook there as well. So footballnationusa.com is my website. And if you're interested in connecting with me on Facebook, you can check me out there as well. Still 6 minutes. I don't think it's over. 6.5 minutes left to go. But the Knicks are down by 17. That's not exactly – it would take a major collapse for the Cleveland Cavaliers at this point. Knicks are tired AF. They played 3 games in 4 nights. Fact. Right there, MK Ultra Instinct. Cameron saying Towns needs to get 1 more point and 1 more rebound. Clint Cochran saying, is that a Magikarp? What is that? He says, I need to get 1 bucket. I need Cat to get 1 bucket. Okay. Damn it. Buzz. Zzz, ah. Let's take a look at something here. I'm going to hold myself responsible every time I say that. I'm going to do my best to, at least. Folks, let's take a look at this Knicks schedule. So, the next 5 games for the New York Knicks, because of what was just said here by MK Ultra, the Knicks are tired AF. They played 3 games in 4 nights. That is a fact. That is why they've got the next 2 days off. The New York Knicks do not play basketball until Friday at this point. They will play the Bucks on Friday. So the next game for the New York Knicks is Friday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time at Milwaukee. Then on Sunday, they play my San Antonio Spurs Sunday at noon Central Standard Time. You bet your bottom dollar I'll be covering that game. Oh, and by the way, I won't be wearing this. I'll be wearing my Wemby jersey. Tuesday, the New York Knicks play the Raptors. Then Wednesday, next week, 1 week from today, or 1 week from tomorrow, excuse me, Thunder at Knicks on ESPN. Tough matchup there. Friday, Knicks at Nuggets. The New York Knicks have some serious games coming up now. On the other side, the Cleveland Cavaliers have the Bucks as well, but they play the Bucks tomorrow, not on Friday. Then the Cavaliers have to play the Pistons on Friday night on ESPN. Action back on right now. I'll bring up this graphic before the end of this game. During our next commercial break, there's the inbound pass, the feed inside, 1 more additional pass, and the dunk is easy for Keon Ellis, 97-78. It is a 19-point game with 6 minutes here left to go. It feels like the Knicks are cooked. Deep fried, roasted, refried, and still burnt right now. The Knicks in no position to win. I don't know what is going on here. They're calling a charge on Karl Anthony Towns. They're calling this an offensive foul against Cat, and it goes the other way. Cavaliers ball. They lose all those games, says Mr. Mojo. Spurs at New York. Ha-ha. Yeah, we'll be covering the Knicks. Cat rode the pine, he says, Mr. Mojo. Shock Mario when he says, okay, I need a cattle prong. I need someone to stick me. So I stop that habit. Towards the top of the screen he goes. A feed inside. Jarrett Allen is fouled. He does pass the ball instead of shoot, so we shouldn't be getting a free throw here. We should be getting a pass. D1 Waffles asking, do you remember me? You know D1 Waffles? I'd love to say yes, man, but there's so many people who come and go, and other people who are here very frequently, like Mr. Mojo, or like DJ Gene, we see quite a bit. Obviously, Wesley, Freimeister Bond, Robert Zamora, Isabel, Crunch. Steve, the mods, and all of the above, y'all. Keep coming back, D1 Waffles. Tell me a good joke. Make me laugh. I will remember your name. Well, it looks like, I guess I don't know ball. Apparently there was one random free throw that just went up. It's 98-78. Mr. Mojo says, I remember him. A drive to the left, a shot goes up. This one not going to fall. It's tipped. It goes out of bounds. It's Knicks ball right now. 5:28 left to go. Beware the Ides of March. Beware the idea of March. Thomas Schultz saying, go Cavaliers. Pass, pass. Knicks with the basketball. Donovan Mitchell not on the court. Mitchell Robinson is the man with possession. He loses possession here. Camera focuses on James Harden. 5:19 left to go in this basketball game, and the misery will be over here for the New York Knicks. Why is he on the bench? I mean, it's garbage time. Okay. Cattle prong. Stick me again. Here's the drive. Here's the shot. This is Mitch Robinson who goes up and shoots it. I think he gets the bucket. Maybe not. It might be a foul on Brunson here. I was Sean. I was here for the divisional round and the natty, but that was it. Okay, see, that's probably why. Those two were like some of my biggest live streams, man. It's so hard to read those comments, D1 Waffles, but I am glad that you are here. Kel Glass asking, they took Cat out? Question mark. Yes. On the court right now for the New York Knicks. By the way, we have cut back to a commercial break. There was a shooting foul. Looks like Jalen Brunson drew the foul, so we are going to go to the stripe. But the Cavaliers called a timeout. So we are in the middle of a commercial break. When we get back, we'll see 2 free throws. I need one more point from Towns, and now he's out. Shaking my head. 3-6. I'm so sorry, bro. Clint Cochran saying, Cat just sold my whole parlay. Cameron asking, is Towns in? This is tough, man. I don't know. This is going to be rough. Knicks got exposed for the real team they are. Let's go Magic. Luis Rosario. Thanks for checking in. Kid Joker says, can Harden get one more bucket? I think he can if he gets play time. So here's a challenge that has been called. Let's see. This stuff is rigged, says Kel Glass. Scripted. Where is Karl Anthony Towns? Asks Jaden Hayes. What up, Jaden? Looks like Syndicate is back. Chance Harden gets one more point or assist. Definitely a foul there. Brunson should definitely be getting a trip to the free throw line. Had Towns for over 19-5. Come back for Spurs game in New York. Oh, I'll be here for the Spurs game. I'm covering that Spurs game Sunday at noon. Looks like Alco's High saying, why didn't Brunson get 5.5 assists? I don't know, bro. DK Bandit says, where is Donovan Mitchell? He is on the bench, my friend. Betting advice on Cat always. Take him 23 points, rebounds, assists. Always, says Crunch Time. Have Towns for 15. Oh, no, Mitchell is out. Mitchell is out. Not like out, just he's actually sitting on the sideline. He does have a jacket on. 5:10 left to go in this basketball game. They're taking a very long look at this. It's a 20-point game, folks. D1 Waffles asking or saying, my team is the Sucky Pelicans, and we traded Alvarado. He seems to be doing the usual. Risk saying, I have Cat for 20. Karras got Cat for 14.5. Denny Jefferson saying Harden should have way more assists Michael Jefferson saying I was going to bet on the next game, but I'm done betting for the year. Cat was the last leg of my 4 parlays. I would have won over $2,000. I'll forever hate him for this. Brutal, brother, brutal. Keep Donovan out. I look at the number. I look at the under on his 3. Oh, you took the under. You took the under is what it was. LB is fine with him sitting. All right, guys, we're still in the middle of a coach's challenge. Man-eating pony. Can you give me a summary of the game? I just got here, Cavs fan, by the way. Yeah, man, let's do a quick recap. I'm actually going to make this disappear for just a moment so you can see the recap. And we'll scroll this back up. Here is your recap and your summary of the game. Knicks and Cavs outscored in the first quarter. Knicks were outscored in the first quarter. The challenge was successful. Wow. It looked like a foul to me. And they're saying the challenge is successful. Ellis totally got a piece of the elbow on the shooting arm, and even the announcers said, what? There's clearly a foul, and so did Robinson. 2 bad calls by these officials. This might come back to bite them. Whoever this officiating crew is might be in some serious trouble after that call. Clearly a foul. Bad missed one. Anyways, this is the recap. First quarter, Cavaliers outscored the Knicks. Second quarter, the Knicks slightly outscored the Cavaliers. The third quarter is where everything began to spiral for the New York Knicks. They only managed to put up 11 points. The Cavaliers stepped on the gas and kept the pace going. And we're in the fourth quarter now, my friend. So thanks, Man-Eating Pony, for asking that question here. A pump fake in the corner, a pass, and another pass. James Harden feeds this one inside, and it's going to be short. The shot no good. Rebounded by Mitch Robinson. Ugly-looking pass here. Brunson pushes the issue. A pass back to Brunson. This one almost stolen. OG Anunoby from the other side kicks it to the three-point line, and that's going to be good for Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges buries this one. The score is 81-98. It's a 17-point game. And looks like there's going to be a foul here coming back the other way. So we'll bring this back up. We'll scroll this back down so y'all can see the players on the court. Want to make sure that y'all have as much data as possible here. Your leaders for today, Donovan Mitchell with 20. Mikal Bridges with 18 for the Knicks. They're going to correct this to 98-83. Did we miss something here? They forget to add a couple of points? Or is this a goaltending of some kind? Apparently the score is 83-98. Waiting for the inbound pass. There seems to have been a foul. There is the inbound pass. James Harden goes to the right side, not his strong side. He will pass to the top of the screen. Going to lose possession here. Almost dispossessed. Draws the foul and one under the rim. The Cleveland Cavaliers cannot be stopped right now. Jalen Tyson scores under the rim. And Jalen Tyson actually having a pretty decent game. Take a look at everybody on the court right now. Everyone has double digits. 2 players have cracked the 20 mark already for the Cavaliers. James Harden with 20 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. Donovan Mitchell, 20 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Jalen Tyson shoots the and one opportunity. He knocks it down. It's 101-83 with 4 minutes here left to go. Jose Alvarado brings it up. Alvarado against Tyson. Goes to the corner here. Brunson corrals an ugly-looking pass. Brunson on the drive. He's in the paint. He will shoot off the left hand here. Too much mustard. That is his side. Looked like he was on the baseline there. Looked like it was out of bounds, but no out-of-bounds call by the official. Second chance bucket. The 3-ball flies. It's no good. Rebounded Cavaliers. Here's Donovan Mitchell. Who needs a Donovan Mitchell bucket? Donovan Mitchell is back on the court. And Mitchell swings this over. Good swing passes here. No look to Mitchell for 3. Front of the rim, offline. Rebound. Robinson Brunson drives. Brunson shoots. Brunson scores. 85-101. Donovan Mitchell with 3 minutes here left to go in this basketball game. Going to take his time. No need to give up the basketball early. Donovan Mitchell is going to try to shake and bake and get past his man. He is fouled on the way up. He'll take a trip to the free throw line. Another foul. Donovan Mitchell has 21 points today, and 9 of those 21 points were from the free throw line. Game over, says Nuckmeister. Probably hurt, says Benjamin. Harden with an assist and Cat with .5. I'm reading some of these comments right now. Will Cat come back in? I doubt it. Free throw lands for Donovan Mitchell. It's 102-85. Please, no more threes, Mitchell. Take Donovan Mitchell out, bro. What are they doing, says Nico Johnson. Antoine Mitchell says, Harden just sold my parlay. Ooh, the second free throw. No good. Alvarado gets the board. Alvarado at the straightaway. Passes to Brunson. Brunson, quick shot. Push bump right here. Brunson runs into Donovan Mitchell. Out of bounds. Cavaliers basketball. 2:42 left to go in this game. Cavaliers are in the driver's seat. Christopher Hook says, keep the threes coming. The Knicks can come back, says Guavy. What up, bro? Cavs fan in the house. Chara, what's up, dude? Fist bumps to you, my friend. Ebolivarius. I need Mitchell for 25 points. Coombs, ZYT. I need Cat for 1 more point. Put Mobley back in. We're at the free throw line right now. Looks like they're in the bonus here. We are going to change this right now. Normally we have this in gold, so we'll put it back to gold. Cavaliers are in the bonus. First free throw does fall. It's 103-85. I need 5 assists from Mitchell. Okay, so y'all need 1 more assist for Donovan Mitchell. I Show Speed Highlight in the chat. What up, I Show Speed Highlight? Cool to have you in here, brother. Good to have you in here. Cavs got to beat Detroit. Is Cat on the court? He is not. Guys, take a look at who is on the court. It is garbage time. They have swapped out all of the starters. There are no more starters. Take a look at who is on court. We got Kolik, Hukporti. We've got Sohan, Diawara, and Jones. The Knicks have thrown in the white towel. The Knicks have thrown in the towel here. Cavaliers still going to leave Donovan Mitchell out there. Interesting choice. Mitchell hits this one. He's now up to 23 points on the day. It's 104-85. And if you're the Cavaliers, you got to be scratching your head. They've taken out all of the other starters except for Donovan Mitchell. And now Mitchell will check out. Mitchell's going to hit the bench too. He's definitely about to hit the bench here. Am I covering the Pistons-Cavaliers game? We'll be covering some games here, guys. If I don't cover the games that you're looking for right now during the regular season, please excuse me. We've got a lot of things going on right now, and I do also have, parenting and things to do. That being said, when it is postseason and we've got, 8 games in 2 days, I will be doing all 8 of those games for the postseason. Little spin move here, a pull-up and a shot from the free throw line falls. That's a shot for Tyler Kolik, who makes a shot. And we've got a bunch of people that I've never seen on the court kind of moving around right now. So here is the drive, kicks it out to the three-point line. This shot for Thomas Bryant is going to fall. It's a 3-ball. 3-point shot. We're going to have to get the pump cam out this season. We're definitely going to have to get the pump cam out this season. Okay, so damn it, I said it again. So going to the left-hand side, taking their time, 1:55 on the clock here. We've got Tyler Kolik, who kicks it to the three-point line. This one will fall. It's Mohamed Diawara. It's for 3. The score is 107-90. Behind the back dribble here. Tyrese Proctor Hangs onto it, kicks it to the corner. The drive back to Proctor. Proctor pump fake. Proctor kicks it to the three-point line. This shot offline. No good for Thomas Bryant. Rebounded by the New York Knicks. And the Knicks, Charlie Kohler, will shoot this one. Little ugly shot off the front of the rim here. Coming back with it now. Got a couple of jerseys that weren't even on the roster when I pulled this from ESPN here. So movement. Feed inside. This one is going to be a foul here, and Thomas Bryant will go to the free throw line with 1:05 left to go. On the court, is that Dylan Jones who made the assist there, who made the pass? I don't even have him on my roster. I've got my cheat sheet here because it's impossible to do this without them, right? I got one for each team. It's important, man. You got to be ready. You got to be ready with your squads. You got to know the stuff that you're talking about. So the trend now is when Brunson plays like ass, so does Towns and the rest of the team. Yes. Country says it is time for the pump cam. Both free throws fall here for the Cavaliers. Passing the ball around. Here is Hukporti. Hukporti looking for an option. Finds Kohler. Clock is still ticking here. About 50 seconds left to go. A pass to the straightaway. The drive. The shot. It's up and in. So there's a bucket. It's Diawara who makes the shot. 92-109. They're going to take their time here. The Cleveland Cavaliers going to win this game decisively. Here's the drive. A step back. The pull-up and the shot from Naquan Tomlin. Misses this one. So Naquan Tomlin, it's an offensive rebound. Moving the ball around, and the drive. The alley-oop. Ooh, rim check there. Tried to do a little too much. About 15 seconds here left to go. If I'm the New York Knicks, I'm not even going to take this shot. I'm seriously just going to dribble it out. What's the point? There's the feed inside. They got the bucket to fall. 8 seconds left to go. There's the inbound pass. No need for it, guys. Just let it happen. That's the end of the game. All right, guys. Final score. There it is. So, last year we did the pump cam. When a team fell by 30 or more, anytime a three-point shot was made, we started doing 20 push-ups. That was brutal. Was it 10 or was it 20? I don't know. That was brutal. I think it was 10, but we ended up stacking them up pretty fast. I need that after sitting around, motivation to work out again. We'll do it again this season. My parlay, Mitchell, says I show speed highlights. Oh, my. You know it's a belt to the booty game when Porter Jr. gets minutes. Let's take a quick look right now and see if we picked up any new subscribers. Where's my subscriber count bucket? Hey-o, not half bad, guys. Not half bad. Well, our goal for, I think, this week, since it's basketball and all, probably I'd be super happy if we can get to 115 by the time I do this live stream. I know these come by really slow, so thank you guys for watching this live stream with me today. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. 114 says Mr. Mojo. We're on our way up, man. I think that by the end of basketball, and y'all might think I'm crazy, I think that by the end of basketball, we can definitely be at 125, maybe even 150, but we're not there yet. That's okay. Thanks for the shout-out, says Christopher Hook. Anytime, dude. Anytime. More fun listening to this than watching. Thanks for hanging out. Cavs can make it to the finals. Yes, they can. Yes, they can, especially with the James Harden edition. All right, guys. Well, it's 9:15. I am Tim Warner. I hit you up on Instagram and Facebook. Bet, bro. Bet. I did just get your message now. Hang on. I did just get your message now. Oops. Did I? Hang on. Go to Facebook. I'm going to make sure that I got your message, bro. I don't want to leave this empty-handed. Open Messenger. Uh-oh. Why can't I find your stuff, bro? Let's see if you messaged the Football Nation page. Facebook user. Important information from Meta. Blah, blah, blah. Bro, I still can't find your stuff. I'm checking all of the accounts. Let's go to the Football Nation account. Go to my tools. Okay, I'm gonna find you. Tim, there we go. I got you, bro. There we go. I got you, bro. Bet. Let's go. Okay, I think 125 at least, says Country. I think 125 for sure. I think we can pick up 10K for sure. How many games for next day? Well, we'll be off for the next 2 days, guys. I don't have anything planned right now. For those of you who are still with me, if you're a Cavaliers fan, feel free to take a screenshot. This is your schedule for the next 5 games. Cavaliers play Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, and then Sunday again. Big breaks here for the Cavaliers. They're going to have some travel time. On the other side, the New York Knicks don't play again until Friday. Then they play Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday again. A couple Friday night games coming up here. Big marquee games for the New York Knicks. We'll see how they do this season. I accepted the friend request, Tim. All right, y'all. Well, I will be live, I guess, Friday. I'll see you guys Friday night. Friday night is going to be Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Denver Nuggets, so that'll be a really cool game. All right, y'all. That's it. I will see y'all in a few days. It's been a journey. My name is Mario. You've been watching Football Nation. Until next time, let's effing go. Peace out, guys.